check. Check 1, 2. Hey guys, what's up? I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Oh, my hair is all over the place. There's a lot of coconut oil in my hair right now. Oh, now there's a lot of coconut oil on my hands. Now my shirt. All right, guys, everybody chill out 1 sec. Here we go. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. How are you guys doing with the moon in Cancer? Nice lazy moon in Cancer. Hey, Kimberly, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. I could probably put some more bass on the voice, right? But, like, whatever. Just leave it like that. There's no special kind of thing. Kimberly, are you having an amazing day? Is everything cool? Hey, Lily, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day as well. Everything's pretty cool with me. There's, like, it's difficult for me, right? I'm going through a difficult divorce. And it's expensive for me, and I'm not really working. But I will be. I will be. And, okay, there we go. So hold on 1 sec. I'm just sorting this out so we can do the horoscopes. Stopwatch. There's good news. Good news, guys. I think I should be divorced soon. Very good news. I think from what I hear, there's my lawyer in Chicago has been speaking with Brandy's lawyer, and they're I think I received an email that says they're looking for certain things in negotiations, and the things they're looking for that I have, obviously. So, the things that they're looking for are at a certain point in the negotiation. So, like, I should be done soon. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited to be getting divorced. Like, you have no idea how excited I am to be getting divorced. Now, we're not going to rant and all that today because I am a little bit tired. I'm very tired today. I didn't run today. I'm just tired. And so there's a little bit good news. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. So I am still in a major fight here and have another fight coming. And Brandy has done something that is causing a lot of problems. And it's not the divorce thing. She's done something else. And so we have to try and sort that out without causing any damage to her, right? This, like, so that's what we're doing. That's what I'm trying to do. But if it takes up too much of my time or money, then I'm not going to do it the nice way. I'm just going to, just do it. So, but that's what's going on, man. So that's what's going on. I'm excited. I'm very, 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 very excited. You guys have no idea. So, but I am still afraid to return to the United States as long as I'm married, right? So, like, you guys know the way she is. She wants to, the way she is. She wants to kill me and take everything. So I can't go to I'm afraid to go to the United States. I'm afraid to go to Chicago. I'm afraid to be in the States. It's like what happened last February. I went to Chicago. I was there. I noticed the craziness, and we left right away. Oh, wow. You guys want little readings right now? We're doing the horoscopes today. You guys should ask me first, Ricky, can you type in your birth information, please? Oh, you typed it in. Oh, I got you right here. October 4th. Is it October 4th? You want to look at the 14th? You want to look at September 14th in transits during the eclipse? Sure, why not, man? All right, let's get down to it. Let's do the thing. Let's do this guy's thing. All right, 1 second. Let me put Ricky's thing in. Ricky, you're going to be in the description box. Oh, Ricky, you know what, Ricky? Hey, shit. I hope you're having a wonderful day. The Ricky, this videos get set to private. The live stream horoscopes get set to private afterwards, so you're not going to have access to your reading after this. so so as much as I'm setting it up, right? I'm gonna actually type it all in right here. But we're gonna have to do your reading tomorrow, man. Like, in all seriousness, let me just get your information in here. But I have some questions. But I have some questions for you. I have some questions for you. Let me before we start. Hey, Gina. Oh, Gina, that's you. Oh, Gina. Oh, Gina, it's because the video gets set to private. All right, whatever. Let me let's set it up. I'm setting it up. Hey, Gina, can you tell me, is it October 4th? Is his birthday October 4th, 71? I'm putting it all in the thing. One sec. Just to double check. Just to double check. October 4th, 71. Let me get it set up because you guys know how they do. It's got to be set up. Or I know it, or it's the thing. Okay, hold on. Hey, Mike, what's up? Okay, October. Okay, so just to double check, Gina, is it? That's cool, Gina. That's all cool. Just to double check, is the birthday October 4th, 1971? 9:54 a.m. Oh, crap. Hold on. Let me sort this. Damn it. Everybody chill out. Oh, man. DELAWARE. All right. WIL. Okay. Everybody, hold on. We get everything in a sec. Okay, I got it. 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 All right. Hey, Dr. P, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Yeah, we're gonna do some astro stalking first. You're right. All right. I have October 4th, 1971, 9:54 a.m. Hey, Amanda. I hope you're having an amazing day in Wilmington, Delaware. I got it. I got it. Spelling counts. You guys believe spelling counts in astrology? All right, hold on. But I get a green light on my thing. My screen, I get a green light that pops up. It's hilarious. Oh, man. All right, next. All right, let me save this chart. October 4th, 1971. We'll do it, man. We'll keep me focused so that I don't go off in like an hour of like blah. Trying to tell a squirrel to slow down. Oh, Amy. Amy's. I think Amy's playing a little bit of hide the nuts, forget the nuts, hide the nuts for the winter. All right, next. All right, next. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. Let's check out Gina's friend here. Ah. Hey, Devon, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing, amazing day. Ah. There's a lot of stuff that's happening. Let me calm down. I'm glad, Gina. I'm glad you popped in with your friend. We'll do his chart. I was getting a little bit on the I was getting a little divorce moody. Getting a little divorce moody. There's a lot of there's the lawyers have been negotiating, going back and forth, but there's nothing to negotiate, right? Because so it's like if it was like maybe 5 years ago, but before COVID, back when I had the music studio, back when I was teaching 7 days a week, like that. Back then we had stuff to negotiate, But I've been unemployed for 5 years. I haven't even tried to work. I got angry when people suggested I should go teach somewhere, and then and then you guys asked, and then I stopped YouTubing. You guys asked me to come back, and I got angry about it. It's like, what the fuck? So but I do want to get back to my life, guys. I really do. And so the thanks for keeping me focused. I'm freaking out at the drop of a hat, and it is expensive. What I'm going through is expensive. What I'm going through is abusive. They're asking me, just like, Brandy's side of the right is asking me for documents. They want me to produce documents that she has, and they're calling into question things I'm saying because of she has the documents. And so it's all bullshit. It's just that she's not paying for her lawyer, I'm paying for mine. So it's all bullshit. And I'm not really, I'm trying to just move on with things. I really really want to move on with life. I'm so excited about my future. And the plan for this week. Oh, and you guys know the oh yeah, worse than that, Pam. The doc, it's in Chicago. I have to go to the bank in Chicago. Right, I have to go to literally go to the branch in Chicago to get the statements. And because our Americans are dinosaurs, Canada has gone to paperless banking. And so the stuff they're asking for in a first world country doesn't exist. But in the third world of Chicago, where the banking laws are they have all of this stuff. But I have to go in person. And so so I might go to Chicago next. You see, and I'm kind of have my motorcycle course and my motorcycle test at the end of this week. So I might go to Chicago after my motorcycle thing, and I might go into the bank and everywhere, and into the apartment, and get everything, and or the apartment management, and just get everything and put it to sleep once and for all. But there's I'm not able to I'm not I'm not really stressed out about anything. Guys, I'm going to say something and then we'll move on from this. I'm just venting a little bit. I'm actually concerned about something else. Something completely different than all of this. And hey, Amanda, I hope you're having an amazing day. And hey, Cray, I hope you're having a wonderful day as well. I'm worried about something completely different. And there's we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. So Pam, I probably don't have to go. They're gonna be able to sort it out. Hey, Lisa, I hope you're having an amazing day. And no, Pam, they'll sort it out. They'll be able to sort it out without me having to go down there. If I do have to go down there, then because I'm not sure that any this is an international thing, where I can't really show up, and so it's okay. I'm not worried. I'm not stressed out. I'm not anxious, and I don't care. I'm actually quite excited. I'm actually very, 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 very excited. I'm thinking about maybe go to Vegas for my birthday and inviting a bunch of you guys. I'm thinking about, getting a motorcycle in the spring. I'm thinking about, closing up the house and then, maybe getting a condo down in New Orleans or a condo in Vegas or something. I'm very excited, man. Or maybe I'll get a condo in Vancouver and say, fuck it. Just go to Vancouver, back to Vancouver. And except Vancouver and Toronto are very expensive. And so I'm very excited. And I'm very, very, very excited, man. I'm just really excited. I'm just excited. Now, here's the deal. Here's the deal with everybody. What do you guys? Oh, Kimberly, what are you guys accidentally deleting stuff? What? Oh, it's all okay. It's all cool. All right, here we go. So, well, that's just me venting a little bit. Okay, that's just me venting a little bit. Everything else is actually okay. I'm really not worried about anything at all. And, my father prepared me for days like this in life, and I'm prepared. I'm not even a little bit worried. I'm just, yeah, one step at a time, Pam. I totally agree with you. I totally agree with you. And trust your team, right? I hired these guys. I have to trust these guys. And I do trust these guys. I'll tell you something. See how I'm venting a little bit and I'm not venting a lot? I've been venting a lot in the last couple of months. Right? It's very stressful for me. And sure, at least we guess the cards, half points. When we do the horoscopes, we're going to do the horoscopes and start the horoscopes in about half an hour. We're going to, at about 4 o'clock, we'll start the horoscopes because we're going to do Ricky's chart first, and then we're going to get into it. All right. Are Amanda and Devon back on? I think that was a typo. I think that was a typo, Amy. I think Kimberly accidentally hit the wrong button. There go. Those guys are fine. They'll be back in a sec. All right, so here, let me settle down and get back into it. So here's the deal for everybody. And then we're going to get into Ricky's chart, but the deal for everybody is going to apply to Ricky's chart as well. So, but we're going to read his chart the way we read his chart, and we'll have a close look at it. But this is the last week. Mercury is going direct at the end of this week. So things are going to. So what does that mean? So guys, what does it mean that Mercury's going direct at the beginning of the week? And it means Mercury retrograde relationships will have a bit of a conclusion or a pause. So if you're in a relationship where Mercury retrograde is a indicator of the beginning or the end of that relationship, and you guys should know what that is. You'll know if someone returned to your life during Mercury retrograde, or if someone has left your life during Mercury retrograde, or if you met someone and began that relationship under the Mercury retrograde, or if it was a job or contract. There's or a hobby or something, or a credit card that you got, or some kind of relationship with something. You're in a Mercury retrograde situation now, and there's one more week of this. And so we are formally out of the Venus retrograde. That means the red flags have come down. They are still there, but the red flags have come down. When you look around, there are still a lot of people in pain, and there are a lot of people going through a lot of nonsense. For some signs, like Scorpio, they're going through it very publicly, but it's for better or worse. And now that Venus is direct, those signs, like Scorpio, who were really having it difficult publicly in their stress and their fight was was played out on a public stage, for better or worse. These Scorpios, it's gonna be a lot better, and you're gonna be better received moving forward publicly. It's a very good time to get out into the world, Scorpio. You will find that you will be favorably received when you enter into the public world. Heads up, mental note. Now, keep in mind, all of those red flags that we saw during Venus retrograde, they remain. If the guy is like a racist, it's not like he just stop being a racist. Like if he's lazy and doesn't work, if he's broke ass, right? If he's like this or like that, if he's like a fuck up, and if she's like a crazy bitch, like it's not gonna stop. But you're not gonna stress out the red flags as much. But they are there. And other things you'll notice about the Venus retrograde moving forward. We should be at tops right now. Like certain sectors of the economy should be topping out right now. A Venus retrograde indicates a top. And so, or a reversal. So you find that housing prices probably going to top out, or like for a little bit. You'll find that uh, you'll find that certain like things, you'll have buyer's remorse. Like, quite frankly, if you purchased anything in the last month, you'll have buyer's remorse from it. If you bought a computer or a cell phone, you'll have buyer's remorse, or a car. So you got to take it all easy, man. So red flags remain, but they're not going to be seen. In addition to that, you're going to have buyer's remorse as Venus moves forward. What else do you guys need to know? Love is returning. So you are looking a lot better. Everybody's looking a lot better. Leo looks a lot better. Right? Leo's looking a lot better. Everybody's looking a lot better. What else is going on? Again, so there's that. Dr. P says she still feels the red flags. Yeah, and she feels the tension lifted with Venus direct. Yeah, I can feel the I can feel there's the shift. And so, Ishita, do you want a reading as well? All right, well, enter your information and it's $35. Ishita, go ahead. It's $35. Do the thing. Enter your information. If I may or may not have it, and we'll add you to the list. The only problem is, I'm warning you guys, these videos get, the live stream horoscopes get set to private now. So you're not going to be able to see your video after this. And so, but, all right, next. What else do you need to know? Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we talked about this, and I showed you the chart and everything, and I'm not showing you, and I showed you the ephemeris and all that kind of stuff, and I'm not going to show you this. Is it possible that your hemorrhage of cash is over? Oh my goodness. Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no. For you specifically, yes and no. Like, it was like like the Venus thing. The Venus thing is getting better, right? So that's a bit of a hemorrhaging money kind of thing. And for you specifically, your money's supposed to be good in the second half of the year. So I would think it's getting better, yeah. But your money situation was more like you doing your thing. It was more of you living an expensive lifestyle. I think it was more living an expensive lifestyle, but an expensive summer. But as far as that's, I think you specifically, yeah. Actually, let's continue on with that. Let's move in. Okay, let's continue on. A lot of the money problems for many people are going to be done with a but. Okay, so there's that. So the Venus retrograde is done. Let's move that to the side. Money and love should get better for almost everyone. Almost everyone. Love and money is going to get a lot better. The big deal. That is a big deal. As far as Mercury's retrograde is concerned, there's still going to be communication problems. There's still going to be stupidness. There's still, like, how we do astrology here. There's a time period. I believe in the shadow periods of astrology. And so you're still revisiting a little bit of what's happened in the last couple of weeks and just sorting out what's happening in the last little bit of nonsense. By Monday, or by this weekend, you're going to be moving forward. Everybody's going to, like, thinking and communication is going to be moving forward by this weekend. Okay, so that's the deal. So once again, Mercury retrograde relationships are beginning and ending. We're still going through that. And there's a reason. You guys know why I am harping on this concept of a Mercury retrograde relationship. It is because I am in and getting divorced through a Mercury retrograde relationships. And this is the time. If you're wondering, hey, Sonny, how could you be so cucumber in all of this? Yeah, you wish I was cucumber. I'm more like, it's like, all right, how can you be so cucumber about this? Oh, hey, I want to say something. Pam, are you still there? Hey, Pam, if you drop by, I know you're in Boston, but if you surprise me and drop by, I have to warn you, I only have one candle of protection left. So, all right, I only have one candle of protection left. If anybody's going to surprise me and try and come here for the weekend and fool around, I only have one candle of protection. I'm all out of condoms. There's only one candle of protection left. And it's a small candle. It's a small candle too. So we can't like burn it at both ends. But the problem is, I know what you're thinking. Oh, Sonny, that's not going to be a problem. All right, thanks. But we actually have a math problem. All right. The real problem is I actually have one candle and it's small, but I have 2 Viagra. So we have a math problem. I don't know how we're going to make it out of the weekend with 2 Viagra and 1 candle of protection. All right. Next, let's move on. All right. Whatever. It's oh my God. Whatever. Even the evil spirits don't want me. There's no sense in lighting a candle of protection. There's no spirit. The evil spirit, though, you'll cross the border fully prepared and protected. No, I'm just saying, like, that's not a candle we could burn at both ends. But we're not young anymore. we're not young. We don't really need that as much protection as we did when we were younger. Oh my God. So I'm gonna have Gita. Yeah, I'm gonna have to slow burn it. Oh my God, that's candle is like foreplay only, and it doesn't even burn that brightly anymore. It's really good. That candle is perfect for like the dark. It's okay, everybody, come on, let's get back to astrology. Oh man. Oh man. If I was studying for exams at university, I could not use that candle. It's like, all right, next. How the hell did you get pregnant? Didn't you like the candle? Yeah, I lit the candle just like you said, Sonny. Maybe like I didn't say the words right or I don't know how I got pregnant with the candle. Listen. All right, fuck, whatever. Okay, next. The perks of maturity. I hear you, Dr. P. Okay, next. Let me put Ishita in the list. We'll do some readings, guys. Hold on. We'll do some readings. Crazy freaking out. Holy jeez. Oh my God. Hold on. Ricky. Hold on. We're gonna start our readings. We'll start the readings. I'm really glad we're here. Let me get Ishita's stuff. November 30th, 83, 5:20 a.m. Ishita, can you tell me your birth city and country, please? I type you in right here. I think I have your chart though, but let me double check. Just let me double check and we'll put it in. We'll do some readings and we'll chill out. Hey, Spirit Girl, what's up? You have to restock. Would you like hit her in the head with a candle? Like, hold on. ISHITA. Ah, crud. All right, hold on. One sec. Let me type in Ishita's chart. Cray. Hey, Cray has some really good questions about birth time and stuff, but like, we're not going to get into that right now because that's actually, it's a real thing. Like, it's a real, an involved question. Oh yeah, and if you guys figure it out, in all of these years, I never learned how to type. I'm not a computer science guy. Like I didn't go. Oh man, I still don't know how to type. November 30th, 1983, 5:20 a.m. Yeah. Ishita, can you type in your birth city, please? Type in your birth city, please. Summon her ancestral enemies. Oh man, that's like a lot of karma. He's summoning her ancestral enemies. New Delhi? I got you, Ishita. Hold on. Oh, damn it. I spelled your name wrong. Hold on. Damn it, I spelled it wrong again. Okay, hold on. Oh, I spelled New Delhi wrong. I've got you, Ishita, New Delhi, India. Scorpio rising. Holy crap, Ola, you guys are both Scorpio risings. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, here we go today. Here we go today. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Let me save these files. Wow, Scorpio rising day. Scorpio rising day. All right, Scorpio rising day. What the fuck? All right, Scorpio rising day. Anybody here? Okay, we're gonna read these charts. I'm gonna talk a little bit more, like 5 minutes. Then we're gonna start reading the charts, and then we'll do the horoscopes. And I'll put these videos live. Not like I'll post them for you guys. Wow. All right. Did I make all the dirty jokes? Yeah, it's Scorpio rising day. Okay, well, if it's Scorpio rising day, then we have to give a. I wasn't gonna do it today because I don't want to look homo all the time. I don't want to look thirsty all the time. But I was going to, because we have the new moon coming up on Thursday, and you guys were candle shaming me. Is where the candle jokes keep coming from. I've been telling you guys, man, I love that candle of protection joke so much. That joke started like 3 weeks ago. I've been milking it for a month. I love it. We're gonna keep doing that joke for a while. Holy shit. I'm gonna put one of those candles on. I'm gonna carry it on my motorcycle. I'm gonna get one of those giant candles. I'm gonna put it in the crotch of in my pants. I'm gonna go, oh my god. They're gonna say, oh my god, what is that? There's a candle of protection in my crotch. Because I get smashed up in the fucking bike. I get myself fucking ass killed. Oh my god. Hey, for those who don't ride motorcycles and want to know what it's like, there's like every single, and I live in the city, right? But I live in the city. Most of you guys don't live in the city. But like every single time I go out on a motorcycle in here, every single time, there's like I almost get hit by a car. Every single time. It's that mental. I don't even dream of riding a motorcycle in Chicago. But it's because like I know Toronto, right? I know this neighborhood like the back of my hand. But like Chicago, it's like we live in the Loop, right downtown. Holy jeez. Oh my god. It's like, oh my god. Oh yeah, man. I'm not even wearing leathers anymore. I'm gonna just take one of those giant candles and shove it in my pants. It's like, oh yeah. What is it? What's that? It's a conversation starter. That's for damn sure. It also chases evil spirits away. Although it does attract a lot of people with ill intent. Like, all right, next. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. I lost focus here. Okay. Let me see if there were any other things I wanted to tell you guys about. So I wanted to tell you guys that I have a math problem. We have more Viagra than we do candles. That's a math problem. We have a math problem. The second problem is that candle wasn't so big to start with. That's the second one. All right, what else do I need to tell you guys? Oh yeah. All right. For the girls, for all those who are single, for all those who are single or just ghosting people, single for the weekend, we are rapidly approaching. I guess the SunnySide is going to be sponsoring No Nut November, although we're going to probably go to Vegas for my birthday. Like, figure that one out. And so make sure you get all your nuts in right now. All right. So for everyone who's like a fan of nuts, all you squirrely girls out there who are a fan of nuts, make sure you get all your nuts in right now, because come November, we're going to start hibernating. Probably quite literally hibernating. I'll get a whole bunch of those candles and we're going to take a nice nap. All right. Eat oysters. Eat oysters? This is not working. You can like eat oysters. If I eat oysters before No Nut November, No Nut November is going to turn into blue ball, blue ball this Thanksgiving awfully fucking quick. No, no Timu candles. Soy candles. That's right. We want soy candles. Right. We can't do soy. We can't do soy. Soy is a nut. No nuts. No nuts. We can't even burn nuts. We can hide them. Someone came here and hit all my soy candles. All right, enough. All right, enough. Hey, Ricky, welcome to the sunny side. This is what we do. This is why all my videos have to be set to private. Thanks. Thanks. This is between these squirrely girls and the algorithm. Yeah. Yeah. We're clearly winning the fight. We're clearly the sunny side. The crazy sexy witches of the sunny side, sorry, light workers, are clearly winning the battle against the algorithm. Oh my god. All right, next. Next. Okay, everybody calm down. Take a deep breath. Okay, what else do we have to talk about? Okay, protect your nuts at all times, right? Okay, so remember squirrel wisdom, right? Squirrel wisdom, protect your nuts at all time. Okay, just going to remind you guys, just a little bit of stuff. Right, no candle shaming in No Nut November. I'm just reading what I had to relate to you guys. Once again, this is a private video. It says, Mercury is retrograde. Venus is direct, but Mercury is retrograde. So, come out swinging, touch gloves, and remember, protect your nuts at all times. That's right. So that we have that. Mercury retrograde, Venus tech difficulties. And I started writing some videos about, reasons for reasons and shit. Like a list. I have the top 1, 2, 3, 4. I have the top 5 things about, I'm doing a thing. I started studying again, right? And so right now I'm studying all about Venus and different signs, and I'm making little videos about them. And the videos will come out once Mercury's direct. A bunch of little 10-minute videos instead of the big, long 40-minute videos. And in addition to that, little shorts about the signs, right? Top 5, 2, 3 things, 5 things you didn't know about certain signs. And the last one I've been working on is 5 things you didn't know about, or the top 3 things, or the 5. I'm telling you guys 5 for the video, 3 for the short. Things you didn't know about Venus and Scorpio. I'm getting tired. Shall we move on? Shall we move on? Oh, man. Amy loved nuts. Amy loves nuts. Yeah, well, I'm just supposed to suck on them and spit them out. What the fuck? This up gets nasty. Next, let's look at some charts. Yeah, Cray, we'll study it. I wanted to do it on Sunday. We'll do it. Well, I'm doing it. I'm doing it in the background. But I'm writing everything out. Just like before, I'm writing it all out. Okay, you guys ready? Yeah, you've been ready for half an hour now. Okay, here we go. Ricky's up. Oh, so Ricky, the thing is, you're asking about the eclipse, right? I'll explain how the eclipse is working for everyone. What's happening? So there's a timestamp in here, just to tell you guys. Your husband was a Venus in Scorpio. Oh my God. Well, I wasn't going to say anything nice. I wasn't going to say anything nice. It's one of the videos where, of course, we're supposed to make jokes about it. It's for the shorts, the comic shorts. I want to get back to writing comedy video, comedy astrology, fun stuff again, right? I'm almost divorced. I'm almost settled. Almost, right? Close only counts in like, well, it's not like I got anyone else pregnant. There was still questions about the first one. And so, yeah, well, there's the 5S. If you want to know all about Venus and Scorpio, you have to follow the letter S. Venus in Scorpio is secretive, sensitive, seductive, sensual, and slutty. Those Venus and Scorpio. Secretive, sensitive, seductive, sensual. Actually, sensual is Taurus. Venus in Taurus is sensual. Scorpio's a little Spartan, right? Spartan, secretive, sensitive, seductive, and definitely slutty. Next. Next. All right, next. Storm in your cheeks. Not Amy. Amy's a hard lover, man. Amy's a hard lover. Amy chews those nuts. She sucks the life out of the nuts, and then she just spits them out. It's like, I don't need those calories. Amy's like, I don't need those calories. All right, whatever, man. Let's go back to put another timestamp in here. Okay, here we go. Okay, guys, so check it all out. So we're going to look at Ricky's chart right now. Ricky, there's a timestamp in the description box for you. Now, here's the deal. Starting the stopwatch. Now, before we go on, I'm going to explain something. So to everybody, he wants to know. So what we are approaching the eclipse, and what I was trying to allude to, but I'm going to be more blunt about it up. We left Venus, right? The Venus retrograde drama. Now we're dealing with Venus. It's all cool, man. You know, for better or worse, we're dealing with Venus now. Now you're attracting again. Everybody's attracting love and money for better or worse right now. That's Venus. Mercury is still retrograde. So there's still communication problems, and there's still pros and cons of any Mercury retrograde style relationships. We're not out of that yet, but we're still in that energy. You know, communication problems, going over old negotiations. So you got to deal with that for another week. Now, as far as that energy is going to move forward. That energy, along with the Venus retrograde energy, like that energy is moving forward by the end of the week. By the end of the week, we're going to have love and money is going to restore. And by the end of the week, communication is going to restore. And by the end of the week, what you're thinking about and the direction that you're thinking is going to be restored. So, Ricky, if you're doing any old, we're going to pull your chart up in a sec. I'm just talking right now. And so, if you're doing any old projects right now, or if you're in any kind of old endings or old battles, or you're worried about something, like some regular kind of thing that you're stressing, an ongoing drama in your life, this ongoing drama is in the process of dissolving. And like looking at your Scorpio rising, this ongoing drama is dissolving right in front of your very eyes. So keep your wits about you for another week. Now, I didn't mention it. I might mention it when we do the horoscopes, but I have been mentioning this to everybody in the last couple of weeks. And it was Gina who brought it up, actually, because Gina was here pointing it out. And let me pull your chart up so I can write on it, so we'll take notes right now. It was the 2018 cycle. What? Hey, 11th hour, what's up, playa? I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day. Wow, Scorpio risings, huh? Man, oh, you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to point this out for everybody, and then we'll read the chart like I read the charts, and then we're going to do the stuff. So what's happening is, up here, Mars is moving towards the south node. Mars right here is moving towards the south node, and the south node is moving towards Mars, and a conjunction is coming, and it's coming this month. And that energy is very much creating an ending of sorts that began in 2018. So, Ricky, whatever it was, and for you, the thing, it began over here in 2018. So could have been, it could have been a situation with your brothers and sisters, or maybe 2018 you started some kind of communications, or you some like vlogging or blog or something, or you started writing, maybe you released a book in 2018, or you bought a car in 2018, or you bought a like you bought a car, or you had a falling out with one of your brothers and sisters in 2018, or something happened. You know, in your chart, you have massive violence in your chart, man. Might be Ricky, you might be a massive hothead. Like you might really have anger management issues. You might argue with everybody. Holy crap. Holy jeez. You might get into car accidents as well. Or maybe you became a race car driver. Holy God. Oh man, you won you got you have a temper on you, man. Okay, so whatever. Oh wow. Okay, we're gonna look at your chart in a sec. We'll do your chart in a sec. Let's just go over this for everybody. Because you're talking about the eclipse. So what's gonna happen is this eclipse, okay, the eclipse is beginning with this Mars energy. So all of this stuff, so the eclipse is technically the sun and the moon in the same, it's a new moon or a full moon in the same sign as the nodes. That's an astrological eclipse. I'll say it again. An astrological eclipse is the occurrence of a new moon and or a full moon in the same astrological sign as the nodes. And that's an eclipse astrologically. In real life, an eclipse means to move in front of, right? You eclipse, you move past someone. All right. Now, here's what's happening right here. All of this energy. So this is the active energy, and the active energy isn't all moving forward yet. It's not all in really, it's still like, because Mercury is currently retrograde, right? So Mercury's like, Mercury's the little like fly in the ointment, right? Venus, love is ready to move forward. The moon, there's going to be a new moon. Like we want to move forward, right? Mars is finally moving forward. The only thing that's holding us back with the interpersonal planets, it's Mercury. And we're stuck thinking about and talking about this recurring theme from the past. And you'll see it in the tarot readers. You'll see everyone say, oh, this is, what the fuck was that? But here in the sunny side, I'm absolutely 100 fucking percent fed up with all of this old, nasty, toxic energy. I want it to fucking stop, and I want to move on to the next section in my life. And I'm willing at this stage to do whatever it takes because I'm just tired of all the bullshit and stupidness. So like, I want new adventure. I want new stupidness in my life. I want to make new mistakes. I want I want something new. And so that's just my action. Now, Mercury is throwing a bit of a fuck dog into this kind of thing, like in a negative kind of way. And it's retrograde and it's causing bullshit. Now, for everybody who studies astrology, this is a particular type of energy that we're going through. Okay, now keep in mind, the question is, what's happening between now and the eclipse? And I'm explaining what's happening now and what's going to happen, like to everybody in general, using Ricky's chart. And I'm going to be specific with Ricky in a second. But I'm explaining what we have to go through right now on our way to the eclipse. And he's speaking in terms of, because he's asking in terms of the eclipse, which is the sun and the moon going past the nodes. But I'm explaining to everyone that this particular eclipse season is beginning with Mars, and all of these planets up above here are about to go through past the south node. And when all of those planets go past the south node, all of that day-to-day energy is going to move forward, meaning it not only move forward, it's going to be fixated on something else. Right now, all of this energy is moving towards the south node. And like I said, the south node right now is representing something that began in 2018. The nodes, by and large, represent endings and beginnings. So you began something around 2018, or it happens every 2-ish years, 2.5 years, right? 2.5 years. It's a kind of cycle like that. So, you know, think about what happened in 2020, right? The summer of 2020 or 2020 and a half, 2.5 years ago. So, or 2 years ago. So, but, but think 5 years ago. So once again, we're moving towards that south node event. And for many of you, it's it's the south node. It's stuff you've always wanted to do from your past. It's cleaning up things from your past. It's childhood dreams and aspirations. It's things you want to do. It's a past life pull, right? It's a past something from your past life that you really want to accomplish. It does represent your family, or from your past, something from your childhood, and you're bringing it forward. And that's what everybody's going through right now, for better or worse. If you have some mental trauma from the past, mental trauma from the past is what you're clearing up as you approach the south node. And when all of these planets here cross the south node and we finish eclipse season, then that energy is no longer moving towards the south node. That energy will be moving towards the north node. So it's going to be moving towards a different idea, meaning that everyone after the eclipse is going to be focused on something else. Now, there's a long journey before we get there, right? There's a lot, like, so it's a long way to go, and we're not even out of this yet. But that's what's happening during this particular eclipse. And I'm going to say it again so that I'm clear on this. Everyone is different. Everyone leads a different life. Things that happen so we're moving towards south node energy. In my life, I'm upgrading my motorcycle license from 2018. From my life, I am getting divorced from a marriage in 2018-ish, I think. I can't remember. In my life, Brandy did some things in 2018 that's definitely coming back to haunt her right now. And she's my ex, but I'm going to try and protect her from this. And so we're going through, this 2018, man. So in this chart, once again, it looks like there was a problem with brothers and sisters, or communication, or arguing in 2018. Maybe you bought a car in 2018. Maybe you started a publicity business in 2018, but something happened, or you wrote a book, or you created some kind of software, or you launched an app. But anyways, that's being restructured. That's breaking down. Maybe one of your brothers or sisters are sick. And that's what's happening to everybody, and specifically what's happening to Ricky here. Now, okay, so that's what's happening to him. And that's what's happening with the eclipse. So once again, all of this energy is moving towards the south node, moving towards something from the past. And once we get there, and planet by planet by planet by planet of the interpersonal planets are going to cross the south node. And then for all intents and purposes, this part of the chart is going to be empty. It's going to be empty, right? There's not going to be anything, for all intents and purposes, moving towards the south node. So just like when it's all done, I won't be moving towards upgrading my motorcycle license because I'll already have it. I won't be moving towards a divorce because I'll already be divorced. I won't be moving towards anything from the past, right? The house will be settled, the estate, everything will be done, and I'll be ready to move forward, quite literally. And so that should be happening with everyone right now. And that's the lesson for this particular eclipse season. So Ricky, for the eclipse, you're going to be focused on the past. And for you, a lot of the stuff is for Scorpio risings in general, but you seriously, Ricky, this stuff is hidden. Like you might have some hidden enemies, or not to like make it weird or anything, but you might like have some hidden enemies, or you might be dissolving things in your life. We're going to do your transits properly after I read your chart. But this energy right here, this south node is cruising in this direction, and that's going to dissolve a lot of stuff in your life. And it's going to lead to lacking in confidence. And it's going to make you, over the next, several months, you're going to feel more and more withdrawn. And you're going to feel like you have less and less kind of energy. You're going to be less willing to take those major chances that you normally do, because you should be really popular, man. Like very unexpectedly popular. You should win a lot of awards. You probably have a crazy temper. It's hilarious. But anyways, so like we're gonna do your chart right now. But that's the energy that's happening. And for you, it's right here, and it's gonna cross all of your planets. And it's not you're going to enter into it. You're entering right now into a 2-year cycle where, man, I hate to say this, but like your publicity and your association with groups of people is going to dissolve. So maybe you're going to like quit your job, or you're going to like reinvent yourself. Your Scorpio rising, you easily reinvent yourself, or the groups of people that you associate with is going to change. But you're going to be fine with it. Scorpio rising going to be fine with it. All right. Everybody cool? This is a long time, but when I read Gina's charts, I tend to read for a long time. We're gonna do it. The interesting stuff now. Think he moves or get a new job in 1 second. So the problem could dissolve. It's the dissolving. Okay, the dissolving is the problem, right? The problem is that it's dissolving, and there's nothing to hold it. And that south node is going to make all of these planets a little introverted. And so that's what the problem is. But he's going to be fine. Like, this is a stellium in Libra. This guy's fine. This guy's going to be fine. And so in the 11th house, like, this guy naturally wins awards. Like, naturally. Like, guy looks like the captain of a sports team. He's like naturally winning awards. Or he's a lawyer, right? A stellium in Libra. All right, but here we go. Let's read the charts for real. As far as moving is concerned, I understand that there are a lot of problems at home, right? A lot of problems at home right now, and a very strong desire to move. I get it. Where's his natal Saturn? Okay, so, let's take a break. Okay, let's take a break. Not like a break. I mean, let's take an emotional pause for a second. He's going through his Saturn square. His birth time is 4:54, not 9:54. All right, let's change it. That's all right. We'll switch it up. All right, I got it. 4:54 a.m. No problem. Virgo rising. We got it. It's cool. We got it. I got it. It's 4:54. We got it. All right, next. No. Don't go crazy. It's the same chart. We just have a different rising. It's a Virgo rising. All right, here we go. Well, it's different. I don't necessarily see problems driving or in car accidents. I definitely don't see the car accidents happening. This chart lines up a lot more favorably. A lot more favorably. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? Here we go. No, Gina, it's all fine. No, it's all fine. Okay, so hold on, hold on, hold on. No, don't worry about anything. Don't worry about anything. It's all fine. We're gonna start reading the chart now. All of that stuff stays the same. All of it for everybody stays the same. All of it for everyone stays the same, right? We still have like all of everything. The nodes, like Mars is still approaching the south node. The south node is still running through these planets. He's still gonna be He's still gonna feel his energy dissolving, right? It's all of that's gonna remain the same. So there's a pro and a con to this. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna do it. He has to. So the so we'll do. So let me just say this, and then we'll start with the reading. Okay, we'll say this and start with the reading. But for everybody watching, that's the overview for the astrology for the next several months. What I just described to you guys is the energy, because you guys are going to ask me this question. And the question is, what's going to happen during the eclipse? And I'm going to say, well, the eclipse means you're going to lose things. Like you're going to lose your car keys. You're going to like lose your boyfriend. You know, they're not going to phone. You're going to get ghosted by, you know, you lose things during the eclipse. So that's what I'm going to say. But this is a reading, a really good question. And I'm talking to you guys during the horoscopes, and we have time. So I'm explaining what's really going to happen during eclipse season, what's really going to happen. So financially, in the stock markets, we're all cleaning up this past, and then we're going to let it go and move forward. All right, so that's what's going on. All of that stuff remains the same. Now, for this particular chart, for Gina's friend, that south node is gonna, it's gonna dissolve a lot of whatever it comes into contact with, and it's gonna dissolve, and it's dissolving your money, Ricky. It's dissolving your money right now. Like this is a guy who should always have money, always, always, always have money. Venus is in the second house. Uranus is there, sudden and unexpected ways to make money, right? Like he should have, instead of the negative stuff with the brothers and sisters, he should have really good stuff with the brothers and sisters. He might have a big family. Maybe he has a big family. Let's move, problems with kids. This guy Ricky probably has sex with almost everybody he meets. So, like, seriously. All right, let's move on. Let's do it properly. Oh, no, I didn't finish saying what I had to say. So, the south node is like a bucket that's leaking. Okay, and that's what this energy is here. So if Venus is in the bucket, all of the good stuff of Venus is leaking out of the bucket. Or Uranus, right? All of the good stuff is leaking out of the bucket. It's also where the bucket is. And the bucket is in the second house of money. And the money is dissolving so Ricky, you really have to watch your money. In addition to that, Mars is just about to pop in. And this event is going to happen in your money sector. So something from 2018 with regards to your money is dissolving, and you're going to have to end it. So yeah, maybe you're going to absolutely quit your job, or because it's not, maybe you're going to quit your job, but it's your money, your paycheck that's under attack right now. And there is an event that's going to, and so the eclipse, right? The eclipse energy, right? The eclipse energy. Well, it really stretches out, right? On this chart, it stretches out. The eclipse energy coming in, it's gonna affect you financially. Like, so you're probably working towards some kind of financial thing right now, or some kind of goal. Maybe you're fighting somebody to get paid, or you're waiting to get paid, or you're paying a lot out. Like you're supposed to get a certain amount of money, but they're holding part of your payback somehow, or your check or something, or you have to pay union dues or something. And like, it's a bitch, man. And it's something from 2018 which you probably want to end, that's causing you money problems. All right, next, let's get down to reading this chart properly. Okay, starting the stopwatch. Here we go. Wait, so before I do this properly, I'm trying to explain to everybody what's going to happen during the eclipse. Right now, Ricky should be focused on a financial situation, his money. Up here, shared resources is very good. Not great, but very good. So someone might be paying for Ricky. Someone, he might have won a grant recently or received some kind of government award or a financial settlement in his favor recently, or he's anticipating a financial settlement in his favor or receiving some kind of award, or expecting someone else to pay for him. And that looks pretty good. There's a problem here with Chiron and with his natal Chiron that maybe you don't like, maybe you're always paying for other people, right? Unexpectedly paying for other people, and it's like a bit of a drag. But right now, it should be pretty good. Other people are going to pay for you. But your money is under major, major, major attack for the rest of the year. All right, and that's the focus of the eclipse for you. It's coming in, and then you're going to move on. You're going to move on to focusing about the future. So yeah, you might change your job in the next 2 months, or you might get a big contract in the next 2 months, and the contract probably in the shared resources working with someone else, kind of like a team or joint project. All right, let's get down to the fun stuff. You guys ready to stalk this chart? You guys want to know what a rich guy looks like? This is what it, unexpected wealth. You want to see what a guy who doesn't have kids, who gets people pregnant and doesn't have kids or accidental pregnancy kind of chart? Here we go. So here we go. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. This is Ricky's chart. There's a timestamp in the description box. Ricky, October 4th, 1971. Nice. 4:54 a.m. in Wilmington, Delaware. So Ricky is a Libra. Obviously, he's probably good looking, very affable, probably a dandy, always dresses really nice, always looks really good. Also, as a Libra, he probably celebrates double coupon day, as all Libras do. It's okay, whatever, man. All right. However, although he's a Libra, he's definitely a numbers guy. He's a Libra who's a numbers guy Libra. Very detail-oriented Libra. He could be a bit of a fitness freak Libra. So maybe he's a fitness freak Libra, definitely analytical Libra, definitely makes lists type of Libra. Maybe he finds himself taking care of other people all the time. Maybe he's sporty. He's probably in pretty good shape. All right, Pluto is in the first house, right? We're going through the chart now, doing the reading. Pluto is in the first house. Mercury's in the first house. Mercury's a little bit behind his sun, indicating that maybe he gets involved in gossip, or he gets involved in secret negotiations, or people talk about him behind his back, or everybody's always gossiping about him. They're very much gossiping about the way you look, or Ricky's always thinking about the way he looks. He's always focused on his appearance, but he's actually probably pretty good looking. Pluto in the first house indicates that you're damned if you do, damned if you don't in your appearances. Pluto in the first house, people tend to get plastic surgery. They get, they change their name a lot. They use aliases, change their name a lot. Pluto in the first house, people get your name wrong all the time, or they forget your name. And, these people might be inclined to sleepwalk or talk in their sleep. Mercury in the first house, and you might talk in your sleep, and you might have eye problems. Although you're probably a fitness guy, you might wear glasses, have problems with your vision. All right, next. What else is going on? There's a lot of energy focus in the second house. So you should be RAF, man. Rich as holy mom. You should just rake in the money. If you're standing there, people have a tendency to just give you things. You shouldn't have to worry about it. You could be a little bit quirky, with the sun there. You could be quirky. Your appearance can be a little weird. But generally, money should always be very good for you. Lilith is here as well, so you might do weird things for money, or you might have weird stuff around your house. Your stuff is a little bit. You're probably a touch eccentric, or you look eccentric, but deep down inside, you're very you're a people person, and you're a bit of a nerd, right? With the Virgo rising, you probably really are a bit like a numbers guy. You could probably easily be a lawyer as well, right? Venus in Libra. All right, over here, Jupiter in Sagittarius, Jupiter by Neptune. You probably own a bunch of cars, a bunch of computers, a bunch of cell phones. You're probably constantly talking, constantly talking. Although that looks pretty good. Over here in the 5th house, holy crow, man. So like Pluto's transiting your 5th house. So that's going to be ending in certain relationships, endings, beginnings, problems, public drunkenness, partying too much. The next several years, like the next 5-7 years, you're probably going to party it up a little too much. So just be cool, man. Just be cool. You know, partying it up too much. Relationships are a little bit all over the place. Now Mars is for all essence is pretty much conjunct the North Node there. So Mars conjunct the North Node tends to lead towards violence or angry behavior, or someone who's very aggressive. You know, very aggressive, can have a bad temper at times. But in the 5th house here, it's very it's a playful Mars. Like this Mars likes to party it up. The Mars likes to party. The Mars likes to have fun. The Mars in the 5th house doesn't usually like committed relationships or committed marriage. It's like it doesn't like to commit. It's the type of Mars that gets people pregnant and has abortions and miscarriages. So if you have, you know, so like I'm not totally convinced you're into, you know, anyways, if you wanted kids at any time in your life, there's a possibility that I don't think you ever wanted kids. I think there's a problem with having kids. I think this is abortion, miscarriage. Like, don't have kids. But put a lot of energy into the entertainment industry, a lot of energy into taking care of other people. All right, next. Saturn is transiting the 6th house. It's retrograde right now. That Saturn is haunting you a bit right now. We'll talk about that in a couple of minutes. We'll talk about it right now. What's really happening is you're going through a Saturn square in life, and you went through it. It felt like you went through it a little earlier when Saturn did square Saturn, like a couple of months in the spring. Saturn squared Saturn, but now Saturn is retrograde and it's gone past and it's squared Saturn again. And now you're going to go through the 3rd pass in the middle of October. So this whole going through the nodes thing, right? Again, the nodes, it's all of this energy. It's going to cross the South Node. As the South Node is transiting your planet, right? You're dissolving a lot of who you are as an identity and where you work as an identity, and your money, your income is dissolving. But like I said, shared resources is pretty good. Like someone's going to be there to pick up the ball, pick up the slack. Now, relationships, love, forget it. Pluto is there. Public drunkenness, go have fun, whatever. Try not to get anybody pregnant. Use it. We have these spirit candles of protection now if you need one. Or you can use condoms like a normal person. But like whatever. Sonny, how many times do we tell you can't get pregnant the way we have sex here on the sunny side? All right. But at my age, I still worry about these things. Okay. All right, whatever. All right, let's get back to it. So that's Saturn's retrograde. This little guy is retrograde. It is coming back. So all of these little worries and concerns that you have right now, all of these stresses in life, all of these little stresses are adding up. Like you should have a lot of little stresses in your life, feeling momentous. Now, good news. You also have some very big stresses in your life. Like it's very clear in your chart. You're going through a lot of little stuff. You might be losing confidence. It might be expensive for you. But you're also going through a very big thing. You may, and it's the thing you're going through. A similar thing happened to you about, when you were about 35, or like 25. Something around this happened when you were around 25 years old, and you're going through it again. Or 22, 21, sorry, 21. Whatever happened when you were 21, you're going through it again. And so astrology math, right? And so, but this big thing, hey, Gold Dust, this is a real thing. And you're going to go through it for the rest of the year. So you have the progression through the nodes, big. Then you have a Saturn square that's happening, which is really big. And you don't have what you don't have, okay? That what you don't have, but you've already gone through it, okay? You've already gone through it. You already went through the really what I consider the nasty stuff. And the nasty stuff, it was that you you went through the nasty stuff a couple of years ago, like 3 years ago. I would guess 3 years ago, in 2020, right here in the winter of 2019. Have I read this chart before? To the winter of 2020, that was really bad for you. That was when it was bad for you. That's probably, and you probably lost a lot of money or got divorced or broke up in a major relationship around the winter of 2020. That was the worst. Right now, what you're going through right now is just a regular kind of change in life, kind of midlife crisis thing. Seriously. Seriously. Oh no, his mom died. Oh, that's horrible. Oh man, that's horrible. Oh man. Okay, so you're not going through that. You're going through more of a midlife crisis thing. And 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 your desires, like here's the thing, man. Your desires are going to change. And see, people ask me this all the time. What's happening today? You know, and then and I say on the other side of this, you're going to desire other things. And so right now, we're not finished, right? This is the fun part. Like this is the warning part of the reading. Then we're going to get back to the fun stuff. Like you're hot and cold in relationships. You know, like what the fuck? Like you always cheating. Maybe it's not really cheating in relationships. It's like, you know, we'll get back to the fun stuff. You know, like, but so you're going through this square transition thing. And this is like a 7-year itch, man. So like, you don't have to throw the baby out with the bathwater because you're 71, right? You're a pig. Like I'm born in 71. You're born in 71. I get it. And so you don't have to like exit the game completely, right? You just need to take the next 2 months. And you know, it would be nice if it could sort itself out before your birthday. But like you kind of need to wait for Venus. Venus is going to be lagging. You have to wait for Venus to cross, which is okay because you're a Libra, man. You're going to be waiting for Venus anyways. We're going to talk about that in a sec. And when I talk about that, it's going to make sense. Okay, so right now I've been talking about everything crossing the South Node. But what I'm going to talk about now is finish the reading with the chart and then talk about how moving forward in the next 2 months, as we approach the eclipse, as we approach all the planets moving forward, as we approach leaving the old energy and the old ideas and the old direction and getting everything ready to move towards this new direction, how this time period can be a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to say that again in a little bit more succinct. This time period right now, it's filled with a lot of anxiety and red flags and worry because Venus, the planet of red flags, was retrograde, and Mercury, the planet of like what we're talking about, is retrograde. So, and we're all moving towards the South Node, and Mars is there causing problems for everybody. That's all. You know, that like not so good, man. That's if you're not one of the zodiac signs that's under attack right now. And many of you are under attack right now. But I'm telling you guys, the attack is about to end. And you're about to, if you keep your feet moving right now, you'll slingshot forward. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely, Ruahani, definitely. Okay, so what do we need to do right now? Right? What does Ricky really need to do right now? So, Ricky, you need to take care of this, right? In your particular chart, like if this was happening over here, then who cares, right? There's nothing here. Like, whatever. Oh, well, okay, whatever. But then we wouldn't be looking at your chart, so you wouldn't be feeling it. If it was up here, who cares? There's nothing up there. Unfortunately, it's right here happening to your stellium, which is a real thing, man. Like, in spite of you would feel this anyway. So, all right, so here we go. All right, so here we go. So, Ricky, deal with this problem from the past. And on top of everything, it's your money. So, one thing Sonny respects, it's money. So, Ricky, you got to deal with your money game right now. From now until the eclipse, finish your money game. Make sure you get paid. Make sure you get paid. Make sure you get paid. After you get paid, on the other side of the eclipse, you're going to be focused. You're going to start focusing way up here on the shared resources and a project you're working with someone else in. So you're going to focus on your own money, your own stuff. This could all easily be a couch, right? A couch or paintings, or you want to, stuff at home, right? Or a car or something. So you're going to focus on your stuff until all the planets cross the south node. And then you're going to be focused on that new business venture, or that joint deal with someone like real estate, or, someone, you might have a life partner living with you, a shared kind of arrangement. All right. And that shared arrangement is going to be very important, because that shared arrangement is going to lead to some kind of commitment in relationships next year. So right now, okay, so that's the deal. So right now, you're going through the Saturn square thing again. It's forward, back, and you'll be out of it by Christmas. By Christmas, you'll be out of it. So the best way to deal with this, okay, so first, deal with your money, make sure you get paid. Second, there's a big life change you're thinking of. You are going to be victorious if you are under attack, and you might have been under attack a couple of months ago, right? Last month or 2 months ago, you might have had some secret enemy people attacking you. But don't worry about it. We're moving forward. And so you have to figure out what you want to do. And because you have the 7-year itch. But what's going to happen is you're going to put your energy into this. Like, you might be going to the gym a lot. You might be focused on your job, career, right? What you do every day. But this position of Saturn is called victory over your enemies. So although this happens every 7 years, this particular one that you're going through, you're going to be victorious. So I wouldn't super duper stress it out, although it is a stressful thing and there's a lot that's happening to you. But focus on the past until the eclipse, get it done. And because this is kind of happening concurrently, you have to be prepared for whatever this thing moving forward is. He does, right? He does. He does, he does, right? He does. He does. He does. He does. All right, well, I gotta tell you something about that. So let me calm down. Okay, so you guys know how I get all emoji and I don't get emodium. Stop it. Stop it. Hey, Sonny, you're getting all emodium on us. What does that mean? Constipated, Sonny. You got the oh man. Stop it. Stop it. I'm gonna go for a run. I don't have the runs. It's different. It's different. Stop it. It's a different life experience. My God. Comma much? Comma? Okay. All right, here we go. Nobody fucking commas anymore, Sonny, because the commas don't exist. Commas are like pennies in Canada. They don't exist. Oh my God, commas. Oh my God. Commas like Sonny's employability does not exist. I've gone from frictionalized labor to marginalized labor, to fucking putting a chick into some kind of labor, to like fucking done. I'm so done. I passed out in the backyard. I was watching worker ants. Like I wasn't even watching real workers. I was lying. I was passed out watching worker ants. Holy fuck, Sonny. Next. All right, hold on. Let's finish the reading. Let's finish doing the thing. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. They wrote us a Amy, they wrote a song about me fooling around. It's called Ants in the Pants. It's like, oh wait, that's not something to be proud about. You ever notice no one ever, I've said this before, but to all the guys who are new here, you know, astrologically, guys brag about being a Scorpio for some reason. I don't know why you would brag about having a mental temper, but they do. People brag about being Scorpios because they have like, they're vengeful people. I don't know why you brag about that, but they do. No one brags about being hung like a crab. So like, all right, next. No wonder cancers are so violent, right? All right, next. Oh man, Amy's got to get all that salt. Amy's running out of nuts. She's got to get some. She's into the pretzels now. All right, next. All right, let's get back to Ricky's chart. Ricky, welcome to the sunny side. We take a lot of breaks here, and these readings are usually 10 minutes long. But like, I'm getting into your chart. All right, next. Okay, everybody calm down. So recently we've been looking at charts where people are going through this Saturn square thing, right? Or a Saturn opposite or a Saturn return thing. In addition to going through a Saturn thing, we've been looking at charts that are also going through a node thing, right? And these guys are super hooped, right? You remember, I'm going through a Saturn thing. I went through the node thing last winter. Both my parents died, whatever. My wife went crazy. And so it's a thing. So, but Ricky's not really going through it. His chart, like, this is a really successful chart, right? So, like, it's a money heavy chart. And so, anyways, that's what's going on. Moving forward, okay, so Saturn square. Next. Moon in the 7th house. You're hot and cold in relationships. Dude, Ricky, first, at least I didn't call you bro. I'm from the generation where I call people dude. I can't call me bro. What the fuck? Hey, Ricky, you have problems in relationships all over your chart, right? You have problems in relationships. You run hot, cold in relationships, or you attract people who run hot, cold in relationships. Like, you really give yourself over in love, but like, you really get taken advantage of. Come on, guys, a little bit more Astrology 101. This is what I did for the football picks on Thursday night. Go Sonny. I am currently 100% in my football picks for the season. It was only one game, but what the fuck? It feels pretty good. And so, but we're in sports astrology. We're following the moon cycle because as I'm teaching you guys live, we are talking about the cycles of the moon. And we originally, so far this month, we've talked about the new moon. No, we've talked about the moon square, right? A 90-degree moon. We've talked about a full moon, right? And now we're going to talk about, and anyways, as we move later on, we'll talk about the new moon, because on Thursday is a new moon, right? New moon spell night. All right, here we go. So Ricky's born under a full moon. And a full moon means he gives himself over to other people. He's always giving in to the other side. He's in addition to that, his moon is conjunct Chiron. That's a wounded moon. He wants to help other people heal. He heals with relationships. He gives the other person a chance. Unfortunately, this giving the other person a chance often lets him down. And his emotions run hot, cold all the time. And he's a rageaholic. He's a rageaholic. This is hilarious. And so, like, you got to be cool, man. So, Ricky, you got to be cool, man. Relationships, a little on the maybe like relax, you know? You probably date people who party a lot, aggressive people. Maybe, anyways, you get taken advantage of in relationships 100% of the time. You might not get married at any time. Probably have a couple of long-term relationships and that don't end well. That don't end well. Oh my God. All right, and that's the deal. As far as living abroad is concerned or traveling, Saturn's retrograde there, and all of this slow moving energy. So we've been talking about all of this outside energy, right? All of that moving forward energy, and we've been talking about the eclipse and moving forward. Over here, all of this side of the zodiac is retrograde, and that's the we part of the zodiac, but it's not the we part that's important. It's the part of the zodiac that's housing his future. Okay, guys? So for everybody, this once we get past eclipse season, okay, once we get past this, we're going here. Okay, that's where we're going. But all of this over here is retrograde right now. So it's a little fucked up, and it's a little bit in the past, and it's a little bit backwards. It's a little bit reminiscing. I'm talking about going to Vegas. I'm talking about going to New Orleans. But very quietly, I'm saying I can't even go to the United States because there's a strong possibility Brandy's going to try and kill me and steal everything, right? That's how Americans do it. So like, and Canadians too, I guess, if you live in the bush. So that's what's going on. So that's what's going on for everybody. We are working towards this past resolution. Once we get past it, we're full steam ahead, moving towards the future. All of the energy is moving towards the future. There's nothing happening here. But all that future energy is retrograde. So Ricky, by Christmas, like this retrograde stuff, it's really the ideas or what you're thinking, it's all kind of reminiscing. Like everything is kind of reminiscing, and your brains aren't really entirely focused on the future yet. Your future, if I may take a guess, your future is sort of predicated upon building things or dreams or aspirations from the past, is what I'm thinking. And so, not in a negative way, I'm just thinking that. And so, but all of what I'm saying is, all of this energy is currently doing this, right? It's during that. Oh, I think my landscaping guys are here. So, all right, so all of the energy is doing that, but it's going to be doing that. And when all of this red turns black and starts to move forward, and it's going to be mostly black at Christmas, you're going to be thinking about different things for the future. Like you're going to be thinking that you want something different. So I really think you should focus on finishing the mess and where you really want to be. And because you're going to go there. Because that's where you're going. Next, a little bit of good news before we get to the great news. Okay? A little bit of good news before we get to the great news. This transit you're going through this Saturn square 7-year itch, you can do this. It was the 2020 thing that was a problem, right? This you can do. It's just an itch, man. All right, now, here's where things get a little bit on the what the holy moly side. Venus is, now that Venus is direct, Venus is about to enter into your 12th house. This is love relationships. Actually, this is what I just finished doing, writing about yesterday. So I spent yesterday, Thursday and Friday, doing Venus in the 12th house. I did it Thursday, but then I got a little bit drunk, so I went to do it again. But I was so high I couldn't remember what I did. So it took me 2 days. But Venus in the 12th house, you have to be super careful. Because when Venus enters the 12th house, that's like being a martyr. There's someone in your life, maybe you're in a relationship or something, or it's a work relationship or something, where you're going to want to do everything for the other person in the next month. You're going to want to give in. So if you have a girlfriend or something or whatever, and they're causing you problems, you're going to want to pay their rent. You're going to want to pay their rent. You're going to want to put extra time in for them. You're going to you're going to suffer on behalf of this other person in the next month. So you got to be careful. Watch out for that. And naturally, with your natural full moon in your chart, that's like a thing, right? That's a big thing. You're naturally given to the other person anyway. So be careful. You could be abused easily or taken advantage of. Now, having said that, that's the negative side of it. The positive side of it is secret relationship, man. There you go. Someone's going to have a crush on you, or you're going to develop a crush on someone else, and love is there, but it's secret. So be cool, man. Love is looking at you from behind the scenes. So I think that's pretty cool, man. So get out and do some loving. Get out and do some loving. But it's secret love, secret relationships. Be careful. It also means cheating in relationships. It also means cheating in relationships. So be careful. Endings in relationships, but like it's a positive secret love in relationships. You have secret relationships coming in. It could be fun. All right, just don't get taken advantage of. All right, that's the deal. Oh no, wait. Here's the very, very good thing, and then we're done. So in the spring, between now and the spring, these planets are still retrograde, right? And it's going to be retrograde for another couple of months, right? The entire thing is retrograde, right? And but these guys are going to converge right on. They're going to converge. There's going to be a conjunction. You're going to have a sudden and unexpected opportunity to, believe it or not, travel. It's like for really. And it's probably going to be around in February or March when you're out of all of this nonsense. So here's the timeline. You have to settle your money. No, timeline. First, secret admirer. Okay, first secret admirer, love behind the scenes, don't get taken advantage of in relationships. You're going to want to buy somebody something. Okay, whatever. And so break up in relationships. That's the first thing. First big thing, take care of your money, take care of your money. The eclipse is coming to take your money. Again, this eclipse is a south node eclipse, right? This eclipse is a south node eclipse. It's coming to take your money, so be careful. Okay, so be careful. After you're out of the eclipse, you're going to be full steam ahead to your future. And that's what's happening. I'm cautioning you to definitely look at the future, but don't get freaked out about the future, because the future is you're going to change your mind. You might change your mind. Then we have the Saturn square that's coming up, almost done. You have the 7-year itch. You have to get ready to move forward. Shared resources, it's going to be really good. So fix your money and then focus on making money with other people. And up here, man, Ricky, you are 100% going to have an unexpected opportunity is coming to travel or relocate abroad. It's going to be unexpected. It's going to be very, very big. If I were you, man, I would either go back and do another degree. I don't know why you would do that at this age, because you're but I would, an unexpected opportunity to travel is coming your way between now and April. January, March, April, March, right? March. April's too but that's what's coming. Everybody cool? All right, there we go. So if anybody ever wants to take a private reading from me, this is a lot of what it's like. In a private reading, although they're more expensive, we do a little bit more than this, right? We go into your dasha periods. Maybe we'll talk about relocation. Maybe we'll do this other stuff. This particular chart, this question that he had is highly applicable to what we're going through right now. And I think it's a good idea to do it right now. And once again, his question was about the nodes. And normally when you guys ask me, the eclipse season, normally when you guys ask me about eclipse, I say things like, oh, you're going to lose something. Eclipse means it's going to go dark. You're going to lose your keys. You're going to lose something. Maybe you're going to lose your whatever. Maybe you're going to lose stuff. Thanks, G. It's my pleasure. I appreciate you. You're one of my favorite SunnySiders. So, all right, next. So wait, no, I'm not finished yet. So So that's what you guys would ask me during, and you're going to ask me that. However, I want to explain to you guys what the whole idea of the eclipse season is. When you hear definitions, like if I were to, you know how we're getting more and more into the, you did private on New Year's? Amy, you got to give me your MFC. What are you on? MFC, Chatterbait, or just Jasmine? Not just Jasmine, live Jasmine. It's not, I don't go on those sites as much as often. I'm afraid to see my niece. I'm afraid to see my niece, or one of Brandy's nieces, or like one of, oh my God. Oh my God. All right, next, hold on. So enough, let me stop. So let's stop. So we're talking about energy and motion. We're reading the energy. So normally when you guys say eclipse, I say makes things disappear. But when people describe eclipse season, we use the words reversal. So if the stock market is going up and we hit the eclipse season, the stock market will go down. That's the idea of an eclipse. Or we're moving in one direction and then there's a reversal during the eclipse. But what I'm explaining to you guys is we're moving towards, in this eclipse, we're moving towards the south node, which is the past. And then we're going to change directions and we're going to move towards the north node. Unless, of course, I somehow win the lottery and I stay in divorce fucking hemorrhaging hell for the next 5 fucking years, which is not going to happen. So, like, seriously. So that's what's going on. And so that's what's going on with, that's the energy and the explanation of this particular eclipse. So, and thanks, Ricky. I love, Gina's, she's a favorite here on the sunny side, and I love looking at these charts. And I use certain charts at certain times to teach astrology, because I used to teach astrology. Okay, now, everybody cool? So let's answer some questions right now off the top of the head. Mercury still... No private readings with me is not... Oh, 2009 is definitely repeating. Oh, don't sleep on that. Oh my God. We haven't been talking about it because we've been talking about this node thing because we're going to eclipse season, right? But don't sleep on 2009. I'm preaching stock market crash or correction. There's a lot of restructuring that's going to happen. Oh, I'd be careful if I were most of you. And so Amy's 100% correct. Thanks, Dr. P. I'll sort out those lottery tickets. All right. Actually, I've been buying lottery tickets like crazy. I have a whole pile of lottery tickets in the other room. So I'm going to cash them next week. All right, next. I bought some more lottery tickets today. Okay, so that's the deal. So we focus on the 5-year cycle. Don't sleep on, so Amy, don't sleep on the 2000 cycle from 2009. Don't sleep on that. What else do we have going on? I pulled the camera up here to talk to you guys about something off the chart. Something that we're all going through. I think so here we go. So the questions you're going to ask me. Right, so here's the questions you're going to ask me. So, the crazy shit Tina's going through, right? And the lover's conjure, the crazy shit Tina's going through. That shit's going to end. I told you guys at the beginning of the summer, that girl is going to fight back. Tina is a natural winner, and she's just going through a difficult time right now. So she's going to fight back. We all have to make sure that whatever drama we're going through right now, that we end this drama right now. You do not want this cycle to continue moving forward. So both of my parents would say, whatever it costs, whatever it is, you get rid of it. You pay it, you get rid of it. And many of us are going to have to make some very difficult decisions moving forward. And you're going to have to give up some things that are incredibly dear to you. You're going to have to give up some things that you've been working towards for years and years and years, like your children. You know, your children might be taken away from some of you. You know, your cars might be taken away. Your money might be taken away. Your relationship might be taken away right now. Because in spite of everything moving towards the south node and then the north node, the eclipse very much takes, in spite of all this, everything I'm telling you guys, moving towards this, the bottom line is, what happens during an eclipse, Sonny? You lose things. Things get taken away. It gets dark. So you're going to lose some things, guys. This fight, I've been telling you guys, I want to stop talking like that, but guys, you're not going to win. You have to, if you want, so you have to create a situation that's somewhat win-win. You have to create a situation where the other person doesn't follow you past these nodes. You have to create a situation where the person does not chase you beyond the eclipse. So whatever situation you guys are in that you're leaving, make sure it's done. You don't want all of these attacks and daggers, whether they're financial daggers, whether they're relationship daggers, whether they're anything. You want it part of the south node past. You do not want them. This is the most important thing I'm going to say today. You do not want them creating north node new reasons to attack you, and new ways and new fights to attack you, because then they're going to be attacking you on both sides of it. They're going to attack you on the way towards the south node, which is the past, and they're going to attack you on the way towards the north node, which is the future. So whatever you're going through, if it's a situation where you live, like what Kimberly's going through, or if it's a situation with like a bunch of guys, like some of you guys are going through, or a situation where you work, or a situation with where you live, you have to resolve this situation and end it. If it's a situation with your health, right? If it's a situation with the neighbors, if it's a situation with some bump on your ass, whatever it is, bumps from 2018 coming back. So like whatever it is, you have to end this now. And you know, Ricky's a Libra. That's not things Libras want to hear. But like you gotta do it, because the end, you want it to end. You don't want it to follow you into the new world. All right, I'm done preaching. Yeah, truce. Yeah, truce. Truce. So right now, my father used to say, let them win. He used to, and he said that to me, right? At the end of his life. And I'm the guy, he used to say, hit again, hit that guy again. Sonny, you're so soft. How come you always you don't hit the guy, right? Why are you so soft? And so like, anyways, that's what's going on. So whatever you're going through, I highly recommend trying to create a win-win situation and take an ego hit, because you want the other side of this fight to leave you alone once and for all, so that we can all go get drunk and naked in Vegas for my birthday, which we were supposed to do 2 years ago, but we didn't, because I've been in a fucked up situation. Everybody cool? All right, next. Isha's up. Isha's up next. Man, I'm glad we did that chart. I'm glad we looked at it. I'm glad we did all of that. Ish, you're up. You're up right now. Oh my God. It's not that I'm not, it's like, there is something that I understand that most people, that's going to sound like I'm bragging or something, but it's not. I'm not everybody's type. Okay? I'm not for everybody. Maybe you don't like the way I look. Maybe you don't like the junk in my pants. Maybe like my lifestyle is not for you. Maybe I'm too much of a, maybe I'm a bit too much of a drug addict for you. Whatever, maybe I'm like, whatever. It's like whatever. Maybe I smoke too much ganj. I go I'm unattentive as a boyfriend. But I might forget the name of my girl. Whatever. It's like, but like, I get that. But I also know that there is a. I also know that when you lose some things in life, it's a difficult situation moving forward, and it's time for me to get divorced. I want to get divorced. I don't ever want to go through this nonsense ever again. And this is the second time I'm going through with Brandy. So like, whatever. It's not going to happen a third time. And I super wish everyone the best. I really do. I don't look at it. I don't look at anything in terms of mistakes. I don't. I do look at things in terms of opportunity lost. But I know it's time to move on. And the most success you can, one of the biggest successes you can have in life is knowing when it's time to move on. As a performing artist, right, as a musician, a jazz musician, you have to know where you perform and it's done. And you let it go into the universe. And it's done. Your performance is done. Never to be heard again. I don't fucking remember what I did. So like, but like the there's a bit of, as you live your life as like this, or a cutter, right, a studio musician, like you live your life literally like 25 seconds at a time. And so you just do it, and so like, just like, we're stronger together, but it's it's time to move on. And that's the biggest lesson of the nodes. And it's, I love everyone. It's time to move on. And that's the deal. Yeah, we're going to look towards Scorpio season in Vegas. The next week, when Mercury's direct, after I do my motorcycle and test and stuff, I'm going to get Milena to come over and start. And so, or I'll do it and leave everything for her in the garage. And so there we go. There we go. There we go. My blood's still boiling. My blood's still hot. I'm still burning. I'm I'm like, I'm really happy about what's life is in front of me. And I hope all of you guys are happy for what's going to be in front of you on the other side of this fight. Once again, I know some of you guys are going through some very difficult situations, life-threatening situations. I know many of you are under attack. I know you're in situations that you can't do anything about it. I also know many of you are in that situation because there are things in that situation that you can't talk about, that, and I'm not alluding to anything about me. I'm talking about you. The only thing I can't talk about is my divorce. So like, and I'm pretty talking about it. So, but I know some of you are going through things like relationship problems, like legal situations, like life situations that, from the outside, it would be easy to say, well, what the fuck? just go do this, right? Can't this guy help you out? Don't you know anybody? Like, how could you not know anybody? How come, or how about you just go over there? Or why can't you do this? Or what the fuck? You know, why don't you do what the fuck? Or like, this guy's helping, why don't you go fucking over there? But like, I know that there are reasons that you can't just do that. And I know there are reasons, and we don't talk about it. And I respect those reasons. But those reasons are causing a lot of, I get it. I get it. It's not as easy, and it's more a bit of a knot than it might seem. The problem is that knot, right? That tangled knot that you're going through is turning into a noose. And if you don't, and that noose is trying everything to suck you in right now. And you have 1 week left of chaos. If you get sucked into the noose, and if you do not trust your team, if you do not trust what you set in motion before Venus went retrograde, before Mercury went retrograde, you have to trust yourself and trust your team. And so don't get sucked into the nonsense. Remember, a narcissist or a toxic person wants to take your time and your money and your reputation. Your time, your money, and your reputation. Don't get sucked into it. And that's the lesson. And for everyone else, I already told you guys, you know, okay, so for everyone else, just take it easy. Grain of salt, keep moving forward. I do respect what you're going through, and I know it's more difficult than it appears. And you guys are doing pretty good. So as always, reach out and help the Sunnysiders and help, you know, our friends, and stay strong, and don't get sucked into any bullshit. Clean up the past. Let's get ready to move forward. All right, next. There's my preach. Next. Ishita's up. All right, next. Oh my God. Have you, oh, what the fuck? Hold on. What the fuck? Hold on. Okay. Hold on. So, hey, oh no, Cray, we all try and help. You know what? I'll show you right now. Give me 1 sec, and I'll pull it up. This holy shit. Tina charges almost as much as I do. What the fuck? She charged. Holy shit! I see you write for any newspapers. What the hell? Holy fuck! What the fuck? How the fuck do you charge as much as I do? Okay, here we go. Like, I'm like, I'm a respected astrologer I'm on the 11. Okay, here we go. So this is Tina's Etsy page. Okay, so it's not showing up as well here, right? What if I do this? Is that better? Not really. All right, so this is Tina's Etsy page. Here's the link. Here's the link. Is this the volume work on this? Is my volume happening right now? Hey guys, this is Tina's Etsy page. Don't make it weird. I'm not going to try and bang her or anything. All right? I'm not. We're just trying to help out, okay? Don't anybody make it weird. So this is Tina's Etsy page. Let me shrink it up and so we can see it properly here on the thing. Okay, whatever. I can't do this. Okay, so here we go. So this is Tina's Etsy page. Here's where you go to get the to book a reading with her if you want. I don't, but whatever. It's not really the point. It's not really the point. We're actually looking at this for something else. But these are her candles, right? Yeah, look at the size of this candle. Oh yeah. Well, Tina's not into Tina. Like nobody candled. I've never heard anyone in my entire life candle shame Tina. It's like guys candle shame me. Hey Sonny, what are you gonna What kind of girl are you gonna manifest with such a small candle? Thanks. Okay, guys, it's 11:11 from Berlin. Time to make our 11:11 wishes. I still wish to win the lottery. I'm trying right now. I'm buying lottery tickets like crazy. I'll check them all next week. I'm having a lot of fun. My 11:11 wish is to win the lottery. You know what else? I'll tell you guys something. I had a reputation of being a really lazy seduction artist, right? Like I'm a very much a workaholic, so a very much working on my speeches I used to give, or like my presentations, or like my hypnosis meditations, right? A lot for when I used to meditate the group, right? Hypnosis for the group, for rapid change and shit. And so like the anyways, what the fuck? So like I was, why am my brain just skipped out. I smoked too much weed. All right, whatever. My 11:11 wish is something to do with all of that kind of shit I was talking about. But really, I want to win the lottery. That's it. That's it. I can't remember anything I'm talking about. Fuck. Okay, well, here we go. Holy Jesus. Okay, well, there you go. So here you go. So this is Tina's thing, right? And these are her candles, right? She's the lover's. Oh, yes, I'm telling you guys. I'm not like we're not trying to hit on anybody or flirt with anybody. We're just helping people. You don't think I'm going to win the lottery until the divorce is final? No, man. I am going to win the lottery. I'm just not going to cash the ticket. I'm just not going to cash the ticket. It's that simple. I'm not even going to know about it. I haven't signed any tickets. I haven't cashed any tickets. I don't know. I'm just going to disappear. I don't mind winning the lottery and giving SLC some money. Not at all. I don't hate my ex. I'm not like them. I'm not from the ghetto of Michigan. I'm not MAGA shit. I'm educated. I went to university for a long time. I'm worldly. I've lived in different countries. Like I used to speak different languages. And so, that's the deal. And I'm not thirsty. So I'm sitting in a room here with psychics, super successful people, doctors, brilliant people with PhDs, master's degree. I'm in an international room here with some of the most beautiful and intelligent people on the planet. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I am in a very, very, very sexy, happy place right now. I know what most of you guys look like. Most of you guys are fucking hot as ass. I'm in a happy place right now. And so the sunny side is my happy place. Oh my God. Lisa wants bigger wicks. What? Not bigger candles. It's the size of the wick. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? You chill yourself, Lisa. I know people like Lisa. Who always in public, people like Lisa always candle shame you, right? They're always like, ha, that candle's so small. Ha, it's the wick. Ha, what are you gonna manifest with a candle like that? Yeah, but when you go home, Lisa don't even have no candles. She has like one electric candle and 3 flashlights. Yeah, motherfucker. Like, what the fuck? Oh my God. Yeah, Lisa, I don't know why you candle shaming me. What are you guys laughing at? Lisa doesn't even use candles. She's a flashlight kind of girl. Oh my God. Where's Kimberly? Kimberly, can I get an ooh la la on that? Can anybody give me an ooh la la on that? No? Okay, fine, whatever. Did I take it too far? Shit. Small flashlight. Doesn't even burn that brightly. It's not even LED. It's USB. It's a USB flashlight. All right, whatever. Everybody chill out. So, this is not even the horoscopes. We're going to do another reading right now. We're going to do Isha's reading right now, and then we're going to move. Oh, nice. I haven't gone to the New Agey store recently because I go to Maggie's store, and last time I went to Maggie's store, I was so like I was almost crying in the store because like my parents had died where I was going through the funeral and everything. And so I almost cried my ass off in the store. So I'm not exactly looking like a cruel, like the super cool erotic hypnotist that I am. I was looking a little bit like a sweater. So I can't go back. And Maggie is so insanely sexy and hot. I can't really go back there until I tough it out a little bit. I got to make a lot of money before I can go back. If I go back to Maggie's place, I gotta be riding a Ducati or like get a Porsche or something. Oh man. Gina's hoping for a tiki torch? No kidding. That would be nice, right? A tiki torch would be nice. Oh man. Whoa, Lisa says without the heat, without the wick, there's no heat. Lisa knows all about it. Flashlight's fun, Sonny, but you can't flashlight doesn't have any heat. I'm not into incandescent love, Sonny. I'm like a full torch kind of girl. All right, next. You guys are making my imagination say things out loud. It always gets a little sketchy when my imagination speaks out loud. Anyways, go buy your stuff from Tina. These are the prices in Canada. Canada's expensive, but that's the link to Tina's Etsy store. This is the thing. And when you go to her Etsy store, you're going to see that she has had like 57,000 sales from the Etsy store, right? Like Tina is at least as good as this, as I am an astrologer. So this is what she does, right? She just happens to be a good tarot reader. So anyways, go support the Sunnysiders. Okay, fuck, whatever. Let's move on. Next. I just wanted to show you guys that. Okay, Isha's up. I'm just looking at her chart. Hold up. I'm just staring at Isha's chart to make sure nothing dangerous or something like just making sure it's just checking it out. Tina's a Gemini, right? And as a Gemini, she's being hammered down pretty hard right now. But she'll move forward pretty quickly. She just has to make it out of 2023 and she'll be fine. Same with all of us. Just make it out of 2023, we'll be fine. I have to make it out of the spring of 2000. I have to make it out of 2024. But for everyone else, you have to make it out of 2023, you'll be okay. But I think I know what I'm going to do to make it through the transits. All right, just give me a sec. Let me look at Ishita's chart here. Okay, let's start. Hey, Ishita, are you here? I'm going to put a timestamp in for you. And guys, I'm going to do Ishita's chart, and then I'm going to put a timestamp in, and then we're going to pack up for the day. I'm going to do the horoscopes tomorrow because like it's the horoscope. So and today there's I'll leave this video public, and so that's the deal. But I think this was a very good astrology day for us, and it feels good to be getting back into things. I want to do a thing with you guys on synastry and how it really works. There's a question. Oh, Ishita's here. Okay, hey Ish, we're gonna start in a sec. There's in synastry, you really want to know of how the planet affects the planet person versus the house person, right? And how it works. And I want to sit and talk about that a little bit in relationship astrology. And when you study relationship astrology like that, not really looking too much at the planet to planet aspects, that's what we normally look at. But we're trying to accomplish something else here. And so, but I think if we look at relationship astrology and what the other person brings to you in a relationship, believe it or not, I believe that's a very good way of learning what the planet means in a relationship. So, saying all that, if we understood the synastry of this particular chart, it's very easy for us to understand what Venus in the 12th house actually means. And so that's what we're going to say. And holy smokes, Ishita, you're another one of these charts with Venus at 22 degrees Libra. I would imagine that in January 2020, or December 2019, I would imagine that you broke up in a relationship. Maybe you got divorced in 2020, Christmas, December 2019, 2020. I would imagine you got divorced or you lost your job, or a very big deal happened in relationships at that time. Maybe you lost one of your brothers or sisters, or you were in a really bad car accident. That's what I say. Oh man, that would have really sucked. All right, let's move forward. Let's get ready to do this. All right, next. Okay, so man, I love you guys, man. I really love the sunny side. The sunny side kicks ass. So, my hands and my feet are all swollen these days, I think it's from all the alcohol. All right, next. All right, here we go. Ishita. Guys, we'll do Ishita's chart, right? With 10-minute mini reading, and then we'll guess the cards, and then we'll call it a day. So we're still going to guess the cards today. Do some bonus point stuff. Okay, Ish, here we go. Oh yeah, Geminis are awesome. Actually, Geminis are really sexy. Well, Geminis are sexy brainers. That's what I believe in. It's like, but never trust a Gemini. Geminis are super flirty. I like Geminis. I think they're sexy, fun, and really smart, good to hang out with. I'm not sure that I can handle all of the flirtiness. It's like I'm the friends, right? I have trouble with all of the Geminis and all their friends. But I like Geminis a lot. I think they're really sexy and smart. But I know something else is going to happen. I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to show you guys in the next couple of weeks. I'm going to live stream from different coffee shops, and because I'm changing my fitness program, right? And you're going to watch me live stream from different places, and you're going to see, I'm going to show you, you're going to see Libra women walk up and talk to me. I'm going to show you how the astrology works for me, and I'm going to show you that Libra women are going to walk up and talk to me while I'm live streaming. Next. You're awfully confident, Sonny. No, I'm awfully mercenary right now. I'm awfully asshole right now. All right, here we go. We'll guess the cards. Isha's up. It will be. It'll be fun. I'll show you. Lise, don't take off yet. We have to guess the cards. Okay, here we go. Okay, Ish. So here we go, guys. So this chart is just amazing in certain aspects, and it's a real drag in other aspects. From the outside, you'd think, oh, wow, this chart, oh, so first up, let's do the astrology. So Ish is November 30th, 1983. November 30th, 1983, 5:20 a.m. in New Delhi, India. All right, November 30th, 1983, 5:20 a.m. in New Delhi. All right, now, first up, she is a Sagittarius. She's a Sagittarius with the sun in the first house, and the sun is conjunct Uranus in the first house. So this is someone who's like spends a lot of time looking at herself, right? She can be a little unusual in her appearance because Uranus is there. Each could be a little bit rebellious, unusual, rebellious. She could be a little bit quirky. She might have some piercings, or she might say quirky things or unusual things. Again, she's probably rebellious, and she rebels against the norms, and she looks rebellious. She's probably very pretty, and she's probably always the center of attention wherever she goes. She's a natural leader. She's definitely a Scorpio rising, and people who are Scorpio risings tend to be polarizing. So people either love you or hate you just by looking at you. But as a Scorpio, a double Scorpio, I'm telling you, Scorpio risings, I think they're super hot. So Scorpios, I think, are Scorpio rising, super hot. Libras, obviously, are super pretty. And so there you go. So people either like you or hate you just by looking at you. There's a possibility you might use black eyeliner, you might have some piercings, and you might dye your hair all the time. All signs of Scorpio rising. You might be into the occult, blah, blah, blah. But all right, here we go. But you should be the center of attention, right? And you should be a little bit quirky. You might end up changing your name a couple of times in this life. Oh, no, I lost my thing. One sec. Next. Money is a big deal for you. Like, you have Jupiter, Mercury, and Neptune all in your second house. Like, you have a major stellium in Sagittarius. You should be ridiculously optimistic. You might end up teaching for a living. Actually, your Venus is in Libra in the 12th house. So you probably maybe you inherited a lot of money. Maybe you inherited a lot of money, or you're just naturally wealthy. But with Jupiter here in the second, like this big stellium in the second house in Sagittarius, you should be super rich, right? You should always have a lot of money. You're probably always thinking of money, thinking of being comfortable. You dream about money, illusions about money, but you should be super rich, and you should always have money. The problem is the South Node is here. So although you have a lot of money, or you're always getting a lot of money somehow, there's a strong possibility you're not paid what you're worth. Like a very strong possibility you're not paid what you're worth. They always mess with your pay. Other people get paid more than you. You might have to rely on other people for you to get paid, but you should make a lot of money in this lifetime. Actually, with the North Node up there, you might inherit a lot of money. All right, next. Now, there is a strong, almost guaranteed possibility that you're going to get divorced, right? You're going to have, we talk about this every once in a while, the sun in the first house, you're going to have problems with the in-laws, right? So if you do, your boyfriend or whoever you marry, their in-laws aren't going to like you. Your boyfriend's parents aren't going to like you. You're probably going to get divorced. You're the center of attention, and you take attention away from a lot of other people. So you have to watch out for all of that kind of stuff, right? Watch out watch out for haters in relationships. If we go all the way to the other side of the chart, you're going to see that you have Chiron in the second house. So you might, sorry, in the 7th house. So there's a possibility you're going to get into long-term relationships, but nobody's going to want to marry you, right? Or you're in a relationship and the guy acts or behaves like he's not in relationship. Let's talk about relationships for a second. Money is going to be, you should have money your entire life. Probably going to inherit money. You don't get paid. You're going to have to rely on other people, which sucks because Chiron is here and other people let you down. I'll say it again. Other people let you down. Next, over here, as far as relationships stuff we're talking about, man, you know, you have Venus in the 12th house. That makes you a martyr. Venus in the 12th house is a sign of a martyr. It's the sign of someone who gives everything in relationships, everything in love. Like you might give money to your boyfriend. Like if you guys want to know about a sign, like if now Isha is a Sagittarius, right? She's philosophical about it and she's directed. And a Sagittarius can definitely cut the cord and go move on. And so I would imagine that Isha's been taken advantage of in relationships. I would imagine that guys cheated on her in relationships. I would imagine that she, you know, may have got involved with some guys who had addictions. She might get involved with guys like, she'd be perfect for me. Isha'd be perfect for me. If you like bad boys who have a bit of a weed problem, likes to get drunk and take Ubers everywhere, I'm your guy. I'm your guy. But don't fall in love with jazz musician. That is a bad idea. So, anyways, problems in relationships. You're giving in to someone who has a problem. There's cheating in relationships. There's an idea that you don't feel the love in relationship. You don't feel it. The love there is you don't feel it. And so watch out for all of it, people cheating on you. All right, so there you go. I see divorce. I see people in relationships with you not wanting to marry you. I don't see the relationships. You know, you could be in long distance relationships not getting married. So be careful if that's something you're looking for. People try and control you behind the scenes, right? Saturn in the 12th house. People always blame you for things you didn't do. Saturn in the 12th house, being blamed for things you didn't do. Right? So you get blamed all the time. So whatever. You're probably optimistic. You're probably very sexy, right? With the Scorpio vibe. You probably have really nice legs. You probably date guys who have problems or like emotional problems like that. I don't see abuse like as in terms of like violence. I don't see that. I see other things. All right, next. Now, okay, next, let's move on. Having said all of that, oh my God, your Mars is conjunct the moon, not exactly conjunct, but conjunct enough for this fun conversation. That Mars conjunct the moon in the 11th house, you could fight with your friends a lot. You can be, man, you have Mars in Libra conjunct the moon. Man, you are one argumentative girl. Holy crap, Ola. You naturally play devil's advocate. You naturally stick up for the underdog. You are very easy breezy. You might think glitter is a type of fabric. You know, you might wear glitter as underwear. Like, I don't know. I've never been to India, but I you know, Ruahani's from there, and I think she wears glitter as underwear. so like, but anyways, you could be a little bit violent, and you could be a lot pushy. You could be violent, you could be pushy. You could easily be a lawyer or a social justice activist. You easily could do all of that. You easily could be in the entertainment industry as well. You easily could be the person who's responsible for putting everyone together, right? Like leading the group. All of the above. Watch out for violence. You're very aggressive, and I would imagine some people might even call you argumentative. So watch out for it. But you should be very popular. You're very, very popular. Very popular. But again, you have to watch out for the relationship stuff. All right. As for right now, you're going through your Mars return, but that's not the big deal. The big deal is the eclipse. And oh my God, the eclipse is happening. Man, you know, the eclipse it's gonna be right around here. Like, you're gonna, so there's gonna be all this stuff that's gonna happen. Uh, you have to watch out. Like this is gonna, in the next couple of weeks, the South Node is gonna cross that Venus. It's gonna take away a little bit of your love. It's gonna take a little bit of, away a little bit of your money. So it's just a transit. So watch out. But it's gonna take away your love and money. So be careful for a couple of days. And it's coming up. But here, this is where it is. It's with the groups of people. And once again, whatever happened in 2018, especially with regards to groups of people, or maybe making a lot of money, or maybe you received a big promotion at work or a new job in 2018, all of that is going to dissolve and you're going to change it. Oh, yeah. Ruahani. Oh, seriously. Oh, yeah. Well, according to Ruahani, if it doesn't twinkle in the light, why would it count as under if it doesn't twinkle in the light, it doesn't count as underwear. Ruahani was like, "Hey Sonny, I see how small your candle is. If I have to wear lingerie for you, it's going to have to be reflective. At the least, it's going to have to be reflective." All right, whatever. I'll get a bigger candle. Fuck, I go to the gym. Just soak my candle in creatine. Oh my god, this guy's good stuff. All right, next. Crazy sunny-siders want guys with big lumpy candles. Let's get back to the reading. And so Ishita, and then we're gonna guess the cards in a sec. Okay, so for the transits, right now, that is like Crazy. Like, what's all this talk about candles? I have a light on my bike. On my bike, I have one of those lights, that connect to the wheel. Why would you even need a candle? All right, she's new to astrology. All right, Ishita, so here we go. Now, here's the craziest of the craziest of the crazy, and here's the news you really want to know. Right now, for Ishita, right now, you broke it off because it was too small? You broke it off because his candle was too small? You broke off the engagement because his candle was too small? What the fuck? Sonny, if he can't guide me at night, what's the point? You have a good point. Well played. Well played. I will consult my fries. It's like, oh my god. We'll ask the oracles that one. Oh my god, I'll have to pull a card for that. Okay, let me get back to this and then we'll get some cards. So as far as Ishita is concerned, Ish, I don't really think you're looking for a new job. Okay, like I don't think that's what has your attention. But if you are looking for a new job, you'll get it. This is a very good time to get a new job. Very, very good time to get a new job. Oh my god, Lisa's like, holy geez, Sonny. Psychic. I was thinking the same thing. Lisa was thinking the same thing. Why would I need a candle? I got one of those electric lights on my bike. It's like, oh man. Okay, so Ish, let me say this again. Very good time for you to get a job, but I don't think you're interested in that. But it's very good time. Here's what I think you're interested in. Okay, so problems at home, right? Scorpio rising, problems at home, Scorpio's moving, right? Is that what you're waiting for? You want to know about your job? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, you're going to get a job. You might not. Okay, Ish, you're going to get a job. Job. J-O-B is good. J-O-B. Super good. Super good. Not this week, right? Mercury is retrograde, okay? Mercury's retrograde, okay? That's a bummer, right? Mercury's retrograde, not so good. But Mercury's only retrograde until Thursday. So, Ishita, very good week to, find out about the job, talk about the jobs, and then on Thursday, they'll call you back, and on Thursday, Friday, sign the papers. This is a really good time. It looks like job is coming in. Yes. Yes. What the fuck? There's all these flies in here. Oh my God, there's so many cobwebs inside of the house. It's not even funny. I'd hate to be a fly in this house. You're not going to survive. There's spider cobwebs everywhere. Oh my God. Yeah, no, Ishita, job, job, job. Yes, yes, yes. Thursday onwards. Very good time for a job. Very, very good time for a new job. Like, very good time. Like, I would say 100% you're going to get a job. 100%. Um, like 100%. I don't know that you're going to get it this week, right? I can't guarantee you're going to get it this week, but I think you're going to get a job very soon. Like, this is moving in. You're going to everything. This eclipse season, this eclipse is going to bring you a new job. Oh, money is going to be fine. The money is going to be fine, but job first. Job first, then money is going to be fine. Money is there's not really much going on with money. Money doesn't really get any better for a couple of months, right? Neptune has to move forward for money to get better. But like don't money is right, money is not the greatest. Okay, now I'm going to say some other stuff. Okay. Now, is everybody ready? Here's the next thing. You should receive all of that. The starting in Christmas time, right? Starting at Christmas, things are going to get a little tricky a little bit. Like, you're Sagittarius, right? But you're at 7 degrees. Saturn's going to come back and square all of this stellium. Saturn's going to square your stellium. So you're not out of the woods yet. You might be feeling like squaring it down here, right? You might be feeling like you're out of the woods and feeling like things are getting better. But you really are going to go through a transition. And the biggest problem is going to happen at home, right? Like, maybe you're having problems at home. Maybe your mom is a problem. But watch out for problems at home. And you're going to have to keep working. Nothing easy is going to happen for you. So again, very seriously, Ishita, nothing easy is going to happen to you at all. In fact, it's going to be more difficult. 2024, right, is going to be difficult. The first half, right? So January to July for 2024 is going to be, it's going to be difficult, right? It's going to be difficult for you. January to July 2024 is going to be difficult for you. But you're going to survive it, and by July, you'll be fine. But that's going to be difficult. I see a new job, almost guarantee you're going to get a new job and a new boost in your career. So get out and do it. And there's one more thing. In the spring, Ishita, if you're not married yet, I think something sudden and unexpected is going to happen in your relationships in March. Right? March of 2024. Something is going to happen unexpected in your relationships. It's like, I guarantee that. All right, next, let's get out of here. Let's pick the cards and get out. I think that's what's going to happen. Maybe unexpected lump sum. Maybe it's not relationships. Maybe you get that government money in March. Maybe you have to wait until March to get the money. Okay, maybe it's March where you're going to get the money. Oh yeah, we should really, depending on your sign or who you are, we should be wrapping up the past in the next couple of weeks. Wrapping up the past and getting ready to move forward. And these are good charts for this kind of stuff. I don't see any pregnancy news. Actually, I sincerely don't see any pregnancy. You might get pregnant. You might get pregnant this year. This year. No, seriously, Ishita, seriously. You might. This is pregnancy for you. You might get pregnant. You might get pregnant this year. You really might. The Chiron isn't the greatest for there, but the North, no, you might really get pregnant. So you might. You might, okay? It's not like you're getting pregnant. It's a might. You might get pregnant this year. You should do, if you're trying to get pregnant, you should try and get pregnant. You might get pregnant this, like, 2024. You might get pregnant 2024. Seriously, like seriously. Seriously, you might. All right, next. No, seriously. All right, next. Let's pick the cards and move on. All right, let's do it. Let's wrap it up today, guys. So let's guess. Let's do our thing. Let's guess the tarot cards. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, guys, come on. Get your picks in. So I'm going to pick. Oh, yeah. I'm going to pick. Hey, Lisa, I have your picks as the Devil, Death, 5 of Wands, and 6 of Cups. But whatever. Come on, guys, get the picks in. I'm going to say. What are you going to say, Sonny? What are you going to say for the picks? I'm going to say. You're welcome, Ish. My pleasure, my pleasure, my pleasure. I'm going to say. What are you going to say, Sonny? Like, what are you going to say? Let me just focus. I'm going to say. There's like a lot of stupidness, right? So I'm going to say the Fool card. There's a lot of stupidness, just stupidness. And I'm going to say the Devil card because there's a lot of pure stupidness. And also, actually, I usually look at the Devil as sexy fun, right? So, candle with wooden wicks. What? Lisa, what in the... Oh my God, Lisa, what in the holy time out alone time do you think I'm doing with those candles? Why do I need a candle with a wooden wick? Like, what do you think I'm doing with these candles? What kind? It's not like I'm not. Well, I'm not. What do you think I'm doing with these candles? Oh my God. Okay, Cray says Moon, Death, Page of Cups, and the Devil. Oh my God. It's a... All right, next. Next. It's like, what do you think? What do you think? They're like, I get it. They're protection candles. They're supposed to protect me from boredom. they're not. They're not supposed to protect you from getting pregnant, Sonny. They're supposed to protect you from boredom. That'd definitely work on that one. I got you, Avis. 4 of Cups, 3 of Wands, Strength in the Lovers. All right, I got you. So, oh my God. Actually, I'll tell you, man. Right now, those candles of protection, they're protecting me from having a good time. They're protecting me. Oh my God. I hope I didn't kill my kidneys with all this drinking. Oh my God. Well, I'll figure it out in Vegas. Hey, how come I don't have Ruahani in here? Ruahani, okay. I know, Lise. It's all about the experience. It's not. It's all about. All right. Well, like, how come I can't spell Ruahani? Okay, here we go. Ace of Cups, Devil, 10 of Pentacles, Death, 10 of Swords, High Priestess. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's your first 4 picks, but we're gonna leave the other ones. All right, next. Okay, so what am I gonna say? I'm gonna say, Ruahani, you want to be a sugar mama? Oh my God! If you were a sugar mama, oh my God! If you were a sugar mama, I want to be your oatmeal. If you're a sugar mama, can I be your bowl of oatmeal? Yeah, I want to be your bowl of oatmeal and blueberries. Up, and you could just like sugar me, mama. That would be sweet. Yeah, I would definitely, I would definitely light a candle for that. All right, next. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. All right, Sonny's gonna say, I said the Fool card. I'm gonna go with the Death card. You know, nice and obvious. There's an ending coming. That's happening. Fool, Death, and in the major arcana, you think Two of Cups, Sonny? Not today. Not really. I said Ace of Wands today. Ace of not Ace of Wands, Sonny. Like why not? Ace of Wands, maybe Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, and Eight of Swords. All right, I said the Fool, Death, Ace of Wands, Eight of Swords. Here we go. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Here we go. I guess here we go. I'm trying something new, I guess. I'm using different screens. All right, here we go. We'll do the horoscopes tomorrow. Check 1, 2. I'm happy to have a day like today. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. And first up, dun 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 dun. First up, spank the cards. Yeah. Ow. Ow. Okay, here we go. Come on, Sonny, get back in the psychic game. Your phone battery says 69%. Is that a psychic phone? So like, all right, here we go. Here we go. Wow, 10 of Cups. You guys think 10 of Cups? No one said 10 of Cups, but holy crap, 10 of Cups? Wow. Well, Ruahani said a couple of 10s. Wow, that's great news. That's happily ever after, guys. That's love and harmony and things working out. Yeah, lick the eyebrows. Oh, yeah. It's like, here we go. 10 of Cups, guys. Happily ever after, divine love, harmony, bliss in relationships. This is a good card. All right, next. Looks like good things are happening for us. Ace of Swords, motherfucker! Yeah, you can't keep me down. I keep telling you guys, it's in my blood. We're not pretending. I'm telling you guys, on the sunny side, we're not lucky. We're good. Sometimes we're lucky. Did you go? Oh, man, it feels so good. Sonny gets a bonus point. 8 of Swords. Oh, my God. It feels good to be back. Oh, my God. The dry spell is almost over. Oh, man. Oh, man. Thanks, Lise. My psychic dry spell is almost over. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Next. 8 of Swords. You obviously don't see the shit around you. You don't see the danger around you. Next. Oh, man, that felt good. Oh, that felt good. Oh. It's not something we do. It's who we are. There's a difference. It's not something we do. It's who we are. This is the mask. This is the mask. Next. Page of Pentacles. So there's this Page of Pentacles is reversed, right, guys? So someone's being a little bit immature with money, or there's money running all over the place, or, you know, lack of commitment, lack of like pentacles, right? Like really grounding deep. So you're lacking commitment. Someone is lacking commitment right now, and they could be spending money a little cuckoo bananas. So just be cool with it. All right, next. Da-na-na-na, the 5 of Swords. Whoa! For those who didn't, there's a fight. Did no one say the 5 of Swords? That's all right. Ruahani said 10 of Swords. All right, 5 of Wands, Lisa said. Or I have Lisa down from before for the 5 of Wands. All right. All right, but 5 of Swords is fighting just for the sake of fighting, right? Conflict, fighting. This is still bullshit reading. You know, bullshit. There's still bullshit happening. So everybody stay cool. And then we have the Tower. Whoa, there is an ending. Something is gonna blow up, right? The tower is definitely here. All right, there's definitely a massive ending coming. And finally, dun 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 dun. Wow, the King of Wands reversed, right? Someone is being impulsive. Someone is really stressing out. Okay, guys, this reading says someone is real. Okay, anyone say the King of Wands? Someone is really stressing out. Okay, stressing out. Someone's being a bit of a dickhead, right? King of Wands reverse. Someone is being a real fuckhead. You know, impulsive, ruthless, kind of little on the, whatever. There's fighting just for the sake of fighting. This is the Tower reverse. This is an ending that's supposed to be happening, and someone is dragging this ending along, right? So what the frig, right? Someone is drag ass on an ending. So keep it cool, guys. Right? Keep all this cool. You don't see what's going on, but we do have happily ever after on the way. Okay, one more card, but not for the game. We cut it at 6 for the game. And the World card. Oh, that's so nice. So there is a beginning that's coming. In spite of everything, moving forward, there's an end of a cycle, guys. This cycle is ending, right? So take it easy. Try not to stress it out. It is dangerous. It is confusing. It is a pain in the nuts. So bananas. Watch out for it. Oh, wow, and somebody likes you. Oh, my God. Well, this reading is obviously not for me. This reading has suddenly stopped resonating with me. So, oh, man. Play your hands close and self-indulgence. There you go. Sudden changes. Lightning, sudden changes. Well, there you go, guys. Reshuffle. All right. Well, I feel really good. I'm going to tell you guys something. In the last couple of days, I've been doing what Gina says, my mantra. I've been thinking about my mantra, and then about what Pam said with regards to, me projecting instead of just being receptive psychically. And so in the last couple of days when I haven't been on, I've been practicing the psychic stuff again. And I've been practicing sorting everything out, trying not to project, trying to be psychic properly again, because I know I can guess the cards. I'm trying to clear my brains up so I can guess the cards again. And I did it. I feel good. Oh, man. It's a weird reading. Yeah, this is a weird reading. It's a very argumentative reading with a happy ending at the other side. Just like Sonny, very angry. This is just like Sonny, man. This is what it's like to make love with Sonny. Very angry, very confusing, not sure what's happening. Angry, confusing lovemaking with a very happy ending. Or moving on. Moving on. Oh my God. Remember, I'm almost out of candle. So you guys are going to remember, if anyone was going to surprise me this weekend, remember, I'm almost out of candle, and I'm not going to get a chance to go to the store to get some more candle. Just want to let you guys know, if anyone was planning to come over to my place this weekend and make love, because my candle is almost out, we're going to attract entities. So we're going to have, if you guys think, wow, Sonny seems to have how did you get so octopusy so fast, Sonny? How'd you grow all these extra hands? That's not what's going on. It's that the candle's almost out and we have entities. Whatever. What? Whatever. Well, I get stalked. I get stalked by entities. What do you want? I don't even know what the fucking entity is, but I do know that the lights keep burning out. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm the only one who got one today. But you know what? I've been practicing in the last couple of days. I've been meditating and guessing the cards. And I'm trying to do what Gina says, right? Maintain a nice, simple mantra. And I'm trying to do what Pam said, and I'll stop projecting and go back to just being psychic again. But I'm able to do this because I don't really know why, but I think I'm able to do this because I'm not really focused. I'm trying to let go of focusing on the divorce, and there are no women in my life that are dragging my brains out or anything. I know I'm not. I know I'm what's in store for me already, and I'm embracing it. Hopefully, these scars on my face can fade eventually, but I'm not really worried about anything in life. I just, to be quite honest, what's happening right now is, if it was anything in life, my father would just say, whatever it costs, do it, pay it, make it go away. That's what my father would say. Oh, my mantra right now, build sexy body, grow channeled. My mantra, sexy body, grow channel. It's supposed to be sexy body, make money, but I can't do make money until I get divorced, because like they're always, the Brandy's side is like, oh, so it's right now it's not sexy body, make money. It's sexy body, grow channel. And as a result, because of that, that's why all these long live streams are set to private right now, so that it doesn't fuck up with my channel watch time. And so, but today I'll leave it public, because what the fuck, we have readings here. So that's what's going on. So if you're wondering why I haven't been coming online recently, it's one of the things is because I'm regrowing the channel. And so it's sexy body, build channel. Monday is September 11th. That's the birthday of the sunny side. So we'll hang out on Sunday and see what happens. But tomorrow we got to do the horoscopes. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I super appreciate it. A candle making stream. Oh man, you guys are lucky that my channel gets demonetized every time I come online. Every time I come online and say, hey guys, what's up, my channel gets me demonetized. So we could talk about things like candles and making candles. We could talk about squirrels and like hiding nuts and stuff. Oh man. Anyways, that's the psychic thing. I'm happy. I guess the cards, I don't know that I'm back yet, but I have been practicing. And man, there we go. Hey, Sedelia, what's up? Oh, my parents were very wise. My parents were very wise and very successful people. Very wise, very successful, very hardworking people. And they absolutely loved each other. They had problems. Yeah, they had relationship problems. They argued all the time, but they loved each other. In the end, my parents showed me how important love is in a relationship. They showed me what it means to be there for each other through thick and thin, through death and sickness. And my parents showed me, and they showed me, if if Brandy's family had one little thing that my parents had, we wouldn't be going through this. And you guys wouldn't be going through. If you guys had a little bit of what my parents have, you wouldn't be going through the problems you're going through in relationships. There we go. You have all those candles and stuff? That's so cool. That's really cool. Okay, once more before we go, because I am feeling generous and I am feeling caring, and I do like helping our sunny side friends, whoever they are. And so once again, guys, this is Tina's Etsy store. Right? This is Tina's Etsy store. Save that link. Save that link. Save the link. Save the link. And this is where we get the spell candle stuff. Unless you want to get poison candles from Temu. But from Temu, that's where you get the cheap. Temu is where you get the cheap tarot cards, not where you get the cheap candles. You don't want to be sniffing cheap candles, right? I have some cheap incense, and that stuff really bugs me. I don't like cheap incense. But this is where you go to get the candles, and this is where you go to get the spells, right? This is where, I guess, I don't see any spells here, but this is where you get the spells. And so the candles are here on Tina's site. They're actually kind of not, they're not that expensive. And she has the attraction ritual over here, money and blah, blah, blah. And this is where you do it. Well, guys, there are ways we can help each other without just sending money, right? So that's what we're doing. And I like to help by talking about other people, and I like to help by promoting. I've always been like this, and I'm going to continue. I like to help by promoting. I don't usually send money. And so, especially now that I'm getting divorced, I don't spend money. So, but that's the deal. Everybody cool? And help her out. You know, this is a rough situation. All right, next. All right, next. That's the deal, guys. 3 hours. Well, we did some good reading. We did some good astrology today, guys. Some really good astrology. Guys kept me focused. I was about to really spin out there at the beginning, just, you know, talking about the divorce and stuff. You guys kept me focused. We had some really solid readings today. We learned a lot about astrology, and we learned a lot about SunnySide astrology. We learned a lot about energy and motion. We learned a lot about that. We learned a lot about Ruahani's preferences in candles. And we learned a lot about how, you know, Lisa likes candles with wood. It still likes candles made out of wood. But I think candles made out of wood, I think we call that wood. I think we call candles made out of wood trees or branches or like wood. But whatever. Or fire. I think we call candles made out of wood firewood. But whatever. I hear that Lisa likes her men made out of wood as well. It's, only certain parts of them, Sonny, not their personalities. I don't like guys with wooden personalities. Look at Craig talking. What is all this wood you guys talk about? Just the wick, Sonny, just the wick. He just has to have a wood core. The inside of him, at his essence, he just has to have wood running through him as an essence. Okay, I gotta be honest. I'm like the wood running through me right now. It needs to be charged with little blue pills. That's oh my God, did I tell you about the time I was having a shower and Brandy comes in and she gives me this little blue pill and she's like smiling and everything. And I'm like, oh yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight. And then I find out she was giving me a laxative. I'm like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Who the fuck makes laxative in blue pill form? Why the fuck you giving me a laxative in the middle of the night? Why the fuck you giving me a laxative in the middle of the night? Oh my God. Nighttime is for like Viagra, not like crapolas. All right, whatever. It's time to start drinking and eating my fries. Because, hey man, I've started eating. Hey, I'm having trouble. So my body's resetting itself. I'm the sunny side, which is I'm resetting the body right now. I've reached that weight where the body's resetting right now. So no more water loss. Like I'm at a plateau and I have to get to the bottom side of this weight. And I'm eating more. I'm, you know, it's tricky for me. And I'm worried about getting too skinny. And riding the motorcycle, I wanted to be a little heavy to ride the motorcycle. And so, I don't know. I'll talk more about it later. I hope everybody has a super amazing night. Thanks for hanging out with me. No hating, right? Because we didn't do the horoscopes today. But we'll do the horoscopes tomorrow. I'm going to wake up, go for a run, because I didn't run today, right? I'm not going to run. It's too late for me to run. It's dinner time. And I'll go for a run tomorrow, and then we'll do the horoscopes. And we'll push it through. I hope everyone has an amazing day. It's great that we all hung out together. Thanks for being super cool, everybody. I wish everyone the best. And, you know, I wish everyone the best. And I wish everyone the best. That's the action. From the sun, and that's the action. Let's get out of here. Let's go have a good night. From TheSunnySide.net, I'm Sonny. Wishing everyone the best of a super amazing day. Wishing everyone the best. All right, guys, have an amazing day. And I'll see you guys soon. What do you mean tomorrow you're buying grass? I'm going to go buy some grass right now. What do you mean tomorrow you're going to buy some grass? I'm going to buy some grass right now. Oh my God, you sunny side is bad. You guys are the best. Why would you? I'm in Canada. Why, you going to Amsterdam tomorrow? I'm going to go buy some grass right now. All right, everybody be cool, man. From TheSunnySide.net for the next 5 minutes, and then from Butter's Dispensary. Wishing everybody the best of a super amazing night, guys. And I'll see you guys soon. It's illegal. You guys not allowed to have grass in Berlin? Holy shit. It's like Chicago. There's no grass. When it's like New York. What do you mean there's no grass in New York? It's all concrete. All right, can't smoke concrete. All right, everybody, calm down. Wishing everybody the best, and I'll see you guys soon. Okay. Oh man, it's illegal in Belgium as well. I can't go places where weed's illegal. Like that's not. I'm trying to stop drinking booze. All right, everybody, calm down. Maybe you guys are talking about a different kind of grass on the field. Like next. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. Everybody be cool. It's okay. I'm thinking something way dirtier than weed right now. All right, guys, everybody be super cool. And I'll see you guys soon. Sweet dreams, guys. Have a great night. I'll see you guys soon.